where is my musica? There's my musica. Here's some music for you people. And I will give my intro. And then we can get a going with the friendly new plopping present upon your ship. Alright. Welcome everyone to the third session of the Living World adventure, Horns of the Viaken. Featuring myself, Sir Nerp as Dungeon Master, and I will pause right here, because I just remembered I did not post the intro or the announcement.
Haha!
I have caught myself before I got too far. We're good.
Good catch.
Let's see here. At Adventurer. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Hey, peeps. And then I need to post my link so they don't just be like, where's the link? Boop! Aha! Let's reset that intro. Alright. Welcome everyone to the third session of the Living World Adventures of Horn of the Viaken, Take 2. Featuring myself, Sir Nerp, as Dungeon Master, and the characters Dabnir, Freya, Giuseppe, Landmir, and Dakar. We continue our adventure with our heroes having stolen a Viaken longship, bombarding the Viaken camp with ballista fire. The party evaded the attacks of the Viaken, managing to capture a giant, which they later learned is named Bruegel, and convince him to join their cause. Sailing off into the sunset, the party travel until nightfall, when a lone tentacle plops a figure bound and gagged aboard the ship. No one the wiser to the creature's presence, its word kept, it fades off into the ocean depths. That's not to say that it's not fully gone, but yes. Morning arrives, the party in the open ocean. Reunited with their fleet, they find this figure a gift from a certain aberration. And this is about days off from your location, your goal of Keelhaul Reef, so you have time to RP with this new figure.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Alrighty.
First, I'd like to secure it upon discovering it.
Okay. You would find him bloodied and barely conscious. He's effectively at 1 HP. Let me damage him real quick. Boop.
Do I feed him the growth potion, guys?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Take that. I'm not going to tell you to take it out of your water skin, but you know.
Giuseppe will look to Freya and hold up the shackles and look at him. Should we put him?
Yes, do it. Do it now.
You'll begin mumbling in his gagged form.
The shackles are placed on, and I already attuned to them last.
So he is now properly shackled.
Yeah, last I remember, this guy was a caster, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Casted like a cleric.
Cleric shake my head.
Alright, so do we slap him for 1 HP to wake him up?
He's awake.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he was mumbling under the.
Alright. I guess we go, do the tongues thing again, huh?
Nods.
Yeah. If he wants to cast some stupid spells, I'll just counterspell them.
Dabnir will go ahead and do the tongues thing, touching the seer to allow him to actually understand, and we understand him.
Alright.
You barely know the man, and you're casting tongues.
True.
Ooh.
He seems to try to avoid your touch, but, he's manacled and all that, so he can't avoid it. As the spell goes off, and he suddenly gains the ability to understand and speak properly to you.
Does he have a holy symbol on him, by the way?
He does.
I will, snatch that real quick.
I also want to investigate him to see what else he has on him before we ungag.
Alright. Give me an investigation check as you pat him down.
I will aid him.
That is
Thank-
good, because that was a natural one. So they're looking like up near his hair, trying to search his beard, and like, no, don't search his beard.
Does he have a
Close.
comb in his pants?
He does not have a comb. You do find, as you search him, he has a basic set of padded armor, mostly torn and ripped from whatever brought him here. A short sword sheathed at his hip. The holy symbol of the Aesir, which was ripped from him. And then an explorer's pack. Nothing else can be found with that roll.
I'll take the short sword off him and throw it down the stairs.
Very good.
Does it shine blue because orcs are nearby?
No.
Okay.
No shine.
I will, seeing that he's secured, I will remove the gag and see what he says.
Let's see here. Oh, you're a beast defending your lands. Suppose we should have figured as such. Now, what are you gonna do with me? Either kill me or be done with it.
Well, I mean, I don't know about them, but I see your talents and death being a waste. You're a very talented individual to make it this far, and we have some questions, but more importantly, I think you have some skills that would be a benefit to an entrepreneur such as myself.
I ain't telling you shit.
I mean, do you want to go to, what did the giant call it, Dabnir? Was it Valhalla
Oh,
or
what the
something?
Valhalla.
Oh, yeah. He said
Yeah,
Valhalla.
Do you want to go there, or do you want to go to hell? That's what he told me I would go. So
He just does that little chuckle.
I mean,
Let's
or we
be
could just
honest.
lock your soul up.
Let's be honest, the sea would claim him much faster, much worse than his own pantheon.
Well, no sacrifices to the Black Pantheon yet.
He'll raise his eyebrow, obviously meaning the goddess of the sea, who's terribly mad at everyone.
The way I see it, Gahili wanted him saved so he can help us.
Oh, so that was Kahili's tentacle?
What?
Yes,
Did you see
tentacles.
the tentacle?
No, none of us saw the
None
tentacle.
of us saw it.
Oh, none of us?
Yeah, he just showed up on our boat. So Kahili wants us to have this dude. That's the way I'm going to
Apparently
play.
just a gift from the sea, huh?
Jakar
Alright.
will turn away from the group at the mention of Kahili giving them a gift, and everyone, because he doesn't have everyone, can see tears streaming down in joy. She remembered.
Kahili finally noticed you. Oh my gosh.
You were noticed by Senpai. How do you feel?
That feeling when Takar thinks his senpai noticed him, but it was actually me. 'Cause,
Hmm.
Oh no!
Dabnir will kneel down next to the seer and what is your name? Will you tell us that?
Einfeld.
All right, I'm gonna try to spell this for you. Aivanld, right? Did I get that right?
Oaken is Oaken.
Sure, why not?
Oh, sweet.
Just,
And where do you come from?
just
That's
stares at
easy,
you.
Dabnir. He's from Viaken land.
Yeah, Giuseppe's also gonna be looking at you like, "Man,
I want to know the name of the land.
Like I said, I ain't telling you shit.
All right, cool.
I can always just like force him to tell us shit.
Go ahead.
You know,
Does that hurt people when you do that? By the way,
No.
no. All right, yeah, sure.
Now, do I just go right to the nitty gritty or do the more subtle? I mean, still both forcibly, but you know.
I mean, if you can get inside his mind. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can heal him and then we can keel haul him, and we can heal him and keel haul him.
So
and
there
keel
is
him.
this
No,
issue.
no,
that
we
does
can't
fall
do
under
that.
the
Oh.
dark rules. So
We can't do
yeah.
that.
While I was
We
on
can
the
kick
mission
him off
do
the
it on
boat.
a
stream,
specific
anyway.
thing, I cannot do it for this because we're on stream and all that
Yep.
So we can't do that.
at this point.
Now, so what I want to do with him first is I'll try to cast suggestion on him first to make it, sound a little bit better. And if that just doesn't work, I'm just gonna detect thoughts.
All right. Let's see.
So-
Is wisdom correct?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do suggestion first. I'm gonna tell him. Well, if you answer our questions, we'll send you to Valhalla. We won't do any of. We won't send you to hell or anything like that. We'll give you the death that sends you to wherever the hell you want to go. Oh, I was gonna use my portent on that. I didn't know you were. God
Oh.
damn it. Yeah, because I rolled my portents up here as a 9 and a 7.
All right. So giving him the 7, I assume.
Yeah, I'll do the 7.
All right. So that is a +6, so 13.
Yeah, it's DC 17.
All right. As the spell begins to weave through his mind, you feel something strange. Another presence. The presence of a being that was once upon the southern side of the White
Oh, I'm
Terror.
not probing his mind quite yet. This is just
Oh, I know.
suggestion.
This is just a flavor bit.
Okay.
You feel a presence, one that was previously here, one that attacked Dakar's patron, Keely. As you also feel the presence of the sea's wrath swarming through and trying to push back at this presence. There's a constant struggle between these two, trying to fight to allow your spell to take hold and pushing your spell away. Your spell has no effect. It seems Odin has succeeded in this.
Lovely.
Do you tell us that?
It. Yeah, sure. There's it seems like there's some forces here that are keeping my spell from taking hold.
Oh, you're protected.
Seems like this bag of shit has more tricks up his sleeve than I thought.
I hand you back Tovar.
The Alpha
I mean-
that protects.
I mean, you can stab him if you want. I don't care.
No. I would have unattuned to it, I guess, because I want to keep
Oh.
that its not pure. I'll give it back to you.
All right. I'll take it back, I guess.
So are you not telling us anything because you want to or because you can't?
Both.
Raised eyebrow.
He made an oath. He probably made an oath. I know how this works. I was dumb enough to make one of these one time to Babylon. It's not a bright point in my career, but you make an oath and you can't break it or it'll die. And this guy also just doesn't like us and doesn't want to tell us. So we have to find a way for him to get around his oath and still give us information.
Will you tell us your oath?
Can't
I'm
do
still gonna
that.
try to detect thoughts.
That's also a wisdom save.
It's also wisdom save. I'm gonna use the 9 because I don't. Yeah,
Alright, so it's a 15.
yeah, it's
I'll
DC
keep-
17.
Alright.
If it helps, I'll keep talking in nonsense. That way he
Because
gets
Because when you say the oath, when you said the oath thing, I'm thinking, well, I made someone talk who was under oath with detect thoughts anyway before, and it killed them anyway. So,
Alright.
why not this guy?
Once again, there's a struggle between the two gods
God.
as the ship moves away from you. Oh, no, that doesn't. As once again, Keely is pushed back. The spell fades, failing to take hold.
Do I actually know it's Kahili? That's just like failing to push a spell through.
Well, it's Keely because you're
I
on
want to
the
try
fucking
something.
seas,
Let me
so
see if this works.
Uh,
Do I know this spell?
seems like second level spell slots aren't good enough for this.
I want to cast No, wait, never mind.
Should
I
we
can't
try to
cast
convert him?
Ceremony. Yeah, I was gonna cast ceremony and try to convert him, but I don't see how ceremony
Well,
can
he's
help.
got a holy symbol. What's it made out of?
His is made of iron.
Heat metal to melt it.
I can't destroy it. I have no way to destroy it.
Well, we could keep him, and when we get back from our mission, we can hand him over to a priest of Babylon, and maybe he can dissolve the oath and force him to talk.
I don't.
Maybe we don't send him to Valhalla.
Hmm.
Maybe
I
just
don't think
put
we
his head-
should.
He kind of just
Right.
leans back on
So-
the mast.
Dabnir, you are a cleric of high standing. Do you know of any ritual that would help empower my god?
If I knew that, then I would be empowering my own god. Speaking of which, Dabner's gonna pull out his holy symbol of Talvin and present it to the seer. Do you know what this is?
I ain't telling you shit.
So you
Do
do.
you not know what
Guys,
it is?
useless.
He's just gonna blink at you.
All right, I'm gonna hold my hands behind my back. I want you to guess how many fingers I have up.
No.
No, you have to do this.
No.
Come on, man, just humor me. Come on, just humor me. I mean, we could sit here and bother you, or we could kill you, or just tie you up and knock you out again. But at least like do something fun. All right, just guess how many fingers I have behind my back.
Make a
Just so I
persuasion
have 3
check.
fingers behind his back. Okay. By the way, I have 3 fingers behind my back. Persuasion is a skill.
It is.
Bam, 7.
He just looks towards Dabnir.
Guys, I think you should just tie him up right behind me, and he can just chit chat with me this whole time. And y'all can just go about our business, and he could just deal with me.
I mean,
That's what we can do.
You could just leave me alone with him for a little bit. Let me
No.
talk to him.
No.
I hate to suggest this because I hate this spell, but can we Stone of Truth his ass? Does anyone have Stone of Truth?
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Yeah, thought as much.
How long does it take to prepare it?
Long rest.
I mean, we're a day away. You could sleep, prepare it, do it, and then sleep again.
That's not how sleeping works.
It's not.
No. Dang it. Does anybody have any melatonin? We can make that work.
I could be convincing if you guys would let me speak to him.
No, I'm not going to let you. This is. Takar will definitely shoot that down. He does not trust you to keep him by yourself.
I mean, maybe for a round.
I
Like,
need,
like what?
I
Are you gonna
need-
like whisper him sweet nothings that only he can hear?
No. I'd like to get to know him.
Squint.
Let's see. He's a Viaken. He has a big ass beard. I think that's all he's really telling us, and his name, which is going to be irrelevant pretty soon, I think.
I'm sure there are things that he can tell us.
It's prodding around that, the oath or whatever.
Well, it seems like magic itself won't affect him because of the stalemate between my god and his.
A shame because that keel haul idea was sounding really good.
Yeah, can't do that. I know.
Bad.
You could
Off
just
stream.
psychological treatment. He just gets to hang out with Takar for a day.
Dude, do it.
Takar's just
All-
ask some
all the
stupid
stories.
questions.
All
I
the
will
stories
break his
from Power
will.
Steel.
Yeah, I'll tell him about my chickens and name all 5,000 of them off to him in a list.
He's gonna look at you.
I have 5,000 chickens, by the way. Einvald Anvil?
I'm gonna call him Einrich.
I think Anvil is the name. Yeah, Anvil, hey, how about we'll tie you up to the mast behind me, and I can tell you all about my chickens. I have a lot of them. I have 5,000, I've named all of them. They're my best friend. I can tell you about Sir,
You can
Sir
see
Cluck-a-Lot?
with your passive insight that he's thinking about doing something, but he's like weighing the options here. He's like, should I? I don't think maybe.
Do it. Whatever you're thinking, do it. Might as well. I mean,
Respect to Dabnir.
attack us, don't attack us. But you get to hang out with me, buddy. Maybe I'll have 5,001
Best
friends.
Dabner's
Fuck
going
it.
to look to the group real quickly and may I have 2 minutes with this man alone?
Looks to you again.
I'm sure y'all have all noticed I walked away after.
Raising an eyebrow.
I don't need long.
Not a endurance man, eh?
I've never had any complaints.
Right. I'll just be here.
Sweet, I got a friend to talk to about my chickens, guys.
No, you don't.
Alright, so Anvil. The first one, that's Colonel Sanders.
He
He's
looks
the
at
one
you
right below me.
he just stares deep into your eyes. Give me a con save.
See, like giving you the. The fuck is he doing?
Aw.
You are blind for the next minute.
That's fine. I can still keep talking. I'm blind. Oh man, my vision's gone. Anyway, so Colonel Sanders. Below him, you have Frenches. You also have
Can
Kane.
Did he just
Churches?
cast a spell? Can I like? I'm like, what the fuck?
He casts a spell that only has verbal components. Or
Only has
not
verbal?
verbal. Yeah, verbal components.
Yeah,
That's
Takar will still be lifting off of chickens at
So.
this point, talking about his command structure.
Yeah. So he just stares at Dakar, says, "Blind," and then you go blind. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wondering, cause counter spell fun times if I ever feel like it when he's casting a spell.
so, as you guys continue traveling, he's going to be bothered by the chicken talk. 5,000.
Yep.
So you guys
I mean,
continue
only.
down.
Oh, you
till
guys won't give
Tongues
me
is
like
gone.
a minute alone with him. How long do I need to try this?
If you would like to try, you are open to.
I would very much like to try the thing I can do.
Takar would not take him out of sight, except for Takar's also blind. So
For the next minute.
my thought is he's probably gonna waste all of his spell slots casting blindness constantly on me.
Pretty much.
That's fine.
Just a couple times he's going to
Okay.
cast deafness on you.
I would really like to try this. I want to do words of terror, and basically, I want to tell him your god doesn't care about you, and he's just using you to further gain power, and try to instill doubt about his god. Do I have a button for this? Well, the DC is 13.
Alright, let's give him a wisdom save. You're out of portents at this time.
Yeah.
It's
Just
not
as
enough.
all things should be.
In response to
Yeah,
that,
it's
he's
a
going
lot.
to stare at you. Deafened! Con save.
I'm like, let's let him have his fun.
Wait, when he cast Deafen the first time, I'll stop and ask him, why don't you just cast that on yourself? If you really don't want to listen to me anymore.
Man, this guy's a fucking idiot then.
Is that a
He's getting
con?
annoyed.
It is con save,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a concept.
He'll look at Takar.
Anyway, I also have Fila, or well, I call her Chick Fila, but she's pretty cool. She's like one of the best.
You resist the con.
I also have Popeye. I have Church. Now, Church is in charge of a small squad of chickens. I call them Church's chickens. Really great.
No.
Just you wait. You'll rue the day you made me listen to this shit. You'll see.
No, Anvil, you'll see. I will never stop.
It's Einfold!
Okay, Einrod.
He's gonna
If you
crumple
talk to
entire
us,
way
I'll
down.
stop. Like, listen, dude. I want to not
Like-
do this as much as you want me to not do this.
Like he'll stop talking when you start talking. Easy.
I ain't talking.
Easy trade-off. Oh, well, then you're just gonna have to deal with his chickens.
Guess I am.
Oh, so I also run a lucrative business called Cars Deals. You may have heard of it. Actually, well, not. I don't know. My ad campaigns have been doing kind of wishy-washy.
Oh, well then
Anyways.
where is your business located?
Oh, it's located right here, actually. I'm thinking of making a mobile headquarters. I think this would be a good place to start. Second, I'll use the funds that I create to, I don't know, possibly expand into other regions. Probably where you're from. That'd be a great place to start.
Right. He loses interest. All right.
I will
I'm gonna
never stop. The car is on, constantly running the whole time.
Chucky Ducky your ships to Keelhaul Reef as several hours pass as you were just talking him at his ear and talking and talking and talking, and he's just really wishing you would stop.
Oh no, I've lost control of my owl. He's gonna go on the dude's head and peck at it for like a few hours.
Just
Oh
like
no.
every 3 moments, just tap it.
Yeah.
So-
Hey, you alright? You okay there? You alive? Making sure you stay awake.
I'm alive. You know what?
Alright.
Deafness. He casts deafness on the owl.
I'll just counterspell that one. Don't do that to my owl.
Fine.
That's not nice.
All right. As you get to this point, your ships all slow to a halt as up
If we
ahead there is a massive reef that seems to block passage except for a very thin area. Some deft maneuvers will be required here for the larger of ships to be able to get through this.
Mm-hmm.
And your ships will have to go one at a time. So, who would like to go first? Also, you can do some RP before you continue, but you're at the Keelhaul Reef.
I would send the other ships. Actually, should we go first or last, guys?
I feel like we should go first.
Okay. I'll go first, and then we'll have the longboat, longship, and then the brigantine.
Alright. So, as you guys take the lead, pushing ahead, you enter in onto the map, going at a medium pace, so 50 feet. You can adjust this as you will. However, this will be plenty of skill checks to go for. So, first round, I believe, let me go look at my notes real quick to see how many rounds required.
Is this like technically a long rest?
This is after a long rest, yes.
Okay. Hey, more important fun times. Blap blap. There you go.
Alright, let's see here. So, first round of movement. You're good to move your ship, as well as make any appropriate checks to move it around. Your allies can also attempt to make checks or request any specific actions that can aid in this. If you touch any of the reefs, so any of the obvious, say that's a reef, that's a reef, that's a reef, type of thing, your ship will take damage. And if your ship takes enough damage, it will begin taking on water and could sink. So, some proper
How
movements
deep
will
is
be
the water here, by the way?
It looks somewhat deep, somewhat shallow. Depends on what area you're looking at.
So this, so the long ship still has to maneuver through this.
Yes.
So
So
this
this
is
reef
worse
is-
reef than the other one.
hmm
Yikes.
There's a reason why it's called Keelhaul.
Man, if we were smart, we could have cast water walking on the giant and had him pull one of the ships.
I mean, we can stop. And yeah,
No, that'll be
but I
fine.
don't know.
Maycor has and old Gregory have very high. They have higher checks than I do.
Yeah,
Question.
I'm pretty sure they're fine.
Quick question, because I'm thinking as Master Gunner things. Can I think that with ballista shots, I can destroy enough of the reef to allow us to passage?
Don't
for
do
certain
that.
areas?
Give me an intelligence check.
This is a very well protected area.
If you mention that you want to destroy things that are part of nature, Freya might have some issues with that.
So, Dabnir, thinking about this course of action, you look at the size of this reef, and there are a few key pieces that could make it easier if you were to properly hit them and deal enough damage to break the cluster itself. Might open up a couple paths, maybe, but there are far too many of these clusters to destroy for you to be able to pass on without emptying your entire supply of ballista shots, and even then you would still not have enough ballista shots.
This is Kahili's domain, Dabnir. We need to protect it, not destroy it.
Oh, Dabnir wouldn't say anything. He's just thinking. Besides, we have control water.
Do you have tidal wave? Can we
There's-
tidal wave ourselves over it?
There's I am gonna have haste prepared for this, so if Takara needs to do some fast movements, I'll make him super fast.
Alright, so, Helmsman, what do you do for the initial movement? Currently your ship's at 50 foot.
Probably say take it nice and slow in here.
Yeah, I'll probably. Yeah, I'll take it at 50. And we can slow down if we need to. But I have the freedom. It's just going to move like it typically does.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Giuseppe, for sitting on that corner. So I can easily measure things.
No worries. And I'd be up at front, basically warning that like where the reefs are, what way to turn to help out.
Alright, so for that you can provide a perception check to identify key parts of the reef to warn Dakar. of
Do you
where
want
they
me to just use passive perception? Because it's 20.
are. If you want to use your passive, that could work. Might not work the
Yeah.
entire time, but it could work for some parts.
So what I'll do is
Perhaps I-
I'll ask both of them to get on one side of the ship, or probably one of y'all at the front and one of y'all maybe in the crow's nest,
Crow's
you
nest.
can be able to see it better.
I'll go to the crow's nest. I'd probably be better there.
Yeah, because you can see things further off, and then she can finely tune movements from the front of the ship.
Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say we'll just probably move forward the 50 feet this time.
Alright,
around.
moving forward 50 feet, your ship reaches to this point.
Okay.
Anything your crew would like to do? You are entering into the reef, into the open pathway between the large sections of this reef that have felled many a sailor such as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Dabnir will stand near to Takar and offer for any check that he's going to do. There's no need for a Master Gunner.
So it kind of gets the advantage out of the way. I would have also suggested Freya to enhance ability to Car on whatever type of check these checks are. And I'm gonna tell Takar, I do have haste to make you faster and all this, so let me know when you want that. Just because, the timing can be a little bit finicky, because who knows how long we're going to be here. And I don't want the haste to wear off and then you're going to be, worn the hell out for a little bit.
God. I want to offer a quick prayer to Kahili, not asking for help, but letting her know that where I am, kind of like a ping, like, hey, look, I'm about to do this thing.
All right.
First try. That way she at least knows that I'm doing things.
Very good.
Oh, also
What's up?
gagging the seer.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Yeah.
He was totally going to try
Wait.
to blind Takar if you didn't do that.
Wait, what if
I mean, we'd
what
put
if
him
we
down
shave
in
his
the-
beard?
Oh!
We can do that after this.
We can let the
No.
giant braid his beard.
No. Let's shave his beard and offer it as a sacrifice to Kahili.
While
Alright,
you're
later,
having
later,
these-
later.
These,
He's
these
under
thoughts,
deck.
Give
He's
me
under the deck.
a helmsman check, Takar.
I'll just use my perception because that has my proficiency built in. If it wants to work. There it goes. Perception. Okay.
I think remember you have advantage.
I have advantage.
Helping you.
At least on this check.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want Freya to use enhance ability on him, so he gets advantage on all of them.
Right now, I think it's fine. Not
So,
having to use
yeah.
the spell.
With Freya calling out key locations of where you might need to turn, as well as Giuseppe aiding in this, you're able to, through their aid, push onward through the reef. I'm going to put your tokens to the side, just so you don't have to worry about them on the ship and having to maneuver it and all that. So your ship moves
Yeah.
forward, pushing through a main portion of the reef itself. As you get to this next portion, turning, you find yourselves in a bit of a tight spot. How would you like to progress through this passage?
I want to. So we're moving 50, so I can cut our speed down to 0. But
If you make
fully
two successful checks, yes.
I don't know if cutting our speed down to 0 is the right idea. Because, but why? Why do you want to cut our speed down
So
to
if
0?
I stop us here, we can then prep the sails for when the next wind comes to take us through this at a better angle, basically. We'll adjust the sails to when we lift anchor and it start to move. The ship itself will right itself through the turn.
Because the wind isn't with us right now.
The wind is currently coming from... Oh, it is with you. You're going 75 right now.
So I need to definitely slow us down.
If you wish to slow yourself
actually,
down,
wait.
make a Hoffman check.
Wait.
Now keep in mind, this should remain fairly spontaneous, less thoughtful, as you don't exactly have a lot of time to think through your plan, as your ship is going
I'm
this
going
speed
to
every
use
round.
I'm going to use my helmsman ability to finally to slow us down. Or no, I want to keep our speed. Because we can. No, I'll slow us down to 50,
All right,
and then so I'll do that first.
give me that.
Do I?
check.
Is Dabner still helping me, or
Abner's still helping.
why is it? I don't know why my tokens do this. I have advantage, yes. A 25.
All right, your ship is successfully slowed down. Anything else
All right,
you or your
and then
crew would
we'll-
like to do?
Can Abgrindes Selps give aid to Savell, like keeping
No.
an eye out on him?
Ward of Witchtown
Or to-
No.
cannot receive aid.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And then I can use my helmsman action to slightly turn us, just a little bit.
All right.
This one I do not have help on, right?
Correct.
So, you want to turn this way or this way?
I want to take the nose and drag it to the right.
All right.
Just a little bit, though,
So
because
this way?
it looks like we're pretty good right now.
So, ship moves forward 50 feet, dragging to the right just a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys move forward to there. Now, as you push into this next area, your ship gives me... everyone give me a... Let's see here, what is the appropriate check? Act 3, here we go. Everyone call out what they are doing to aid in making it through this tunnel.
That
So this
I'm
portion right here.
basically shouting
Looking at
out.
the reef and... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So we'll begin with Freya. How are you helping?
I am. I basically what I could do is inspire, but if Dabner's
No, go ahead.
oh, okay. Well, it's yours is guaranteed.
So you are wanting
And
to inspire the crew?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, you can give me a performance or a persuasion or intimidate. This is effectively a skill challenge. You need a number of successes to pass to get through this area without getting snagged on some of the reef.
Wait, so I can I play my well that's like my bardic inspiration, isn't it?
You can still use your bardic inspiration to give someone a boost, or yourself if you have that ability access.
Well, inspire the crew is a bonus action, so I can't do both.
Ooh.
So, since you are wanting to inspire, you are...
Yeah. So what I can I tell people to brace and inspire the crew?
Yeah, you can order us all to brace.
So,
Just,
use
just
our
in
reaction.
case.
so for purposes of this, think a little less on naval rules and more on flavor. How do you want to pass through this?
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be prepared for us to run into shit, and I'm going to be talking to Dakar and trying to help him through this.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
See, this area is a DC dupe. Alright. As you call forth to Dakar, trying to help him make his way through this small little passageway between the reefs, his mind is too focused on the waterways and being able to weave through the area for him to hear what you're saying, as the other crew are all calling shots, trying to raise the sails and lower them and get things all set up so they don't, just get everything destroyed. Unfortunately, that is a failure.
Okay.
So let's see here. Alright.
Do you want to do me up in the crow's nest?
We're just going top bottom from general chat, so Landromir next. Yeah, basically Freya, Landromir,
Okay.
Dabnir, Giuseppe, and then Dakar. So, Landromir, how do you help the crew in this instance?
Well, I want to use my investigation skill, but I'm trying to find a way to flavor it. Other than just saying, "Oh, I investigate the reefs and see if they have any sort of like pattern to it to easily and like without and what's the fucking right word?
Can I help him out?
And effortlessly guide us through these winding reefs."
So,
Can I help word that for him?
And was that good enough, or?
that is good enough, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on the
Never mind.
reefs, give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Alright.
17.
Through your keen eye, you're able to pick out key components of the reef and are able to point them out to Takar, who spots them just in time to steer the ship out of the way of some of the reefs that would have caused danger. Ship moves forward into the area without issue. We then go to the Dabnir. You
listening-
need X number of failures to take damage and X number of successes to just push through completely without issue.
Understood. listening as keenly as he can to Takar and anyone else who is more prone on actually piloting a ship. Dabnir just wants to raise sails, lower sails, and use his body to actually help as much as possible.
So for that, since I believe you don't have anything that gives like proficiency in sailing or anything like that, just give me a straight wisdom.
Ignore that.
All right.
There you go.
Hearing the call of your captain and setting things up, you're able to appropriately raise the sails and all the other various parts of the ship that you need to get ready to just rush towards them and set them up just in time to push forward and get yourself to the next area without issue. You're at 2 successes, 1 fail. We then go to Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, glaring down at Landramir as he has no idea why the fuck he's up here if someone else is gonna call out, is going to use survival to kind of tell where the tides are coming up, to like be able to just ignore the reefs because the waves are going over them, to kind of help out guiding so that we could try to cut any corners potentially, or just to like have an easier time getting through. Basically.
That will work. That is a good description. We're good to go. Unfortunately, as you look around, due to the height, you at first see as the tide washes up, hiding a reef. As you call for it, your ship turns, crashing into the reef. 2 failures is enough to cause damage to your ship. Your ship suffers 35 points of damage to all locations, effectively.
Okay,
Or all
Boatswain,
locations on this
gotta
side.
fix that.
So,
Boatswain, you gotta fix that.
why
I
does
know.
your ship not have
Can
HP
I
listed?
quick repair? When can I quick repair that?
You can quick repair after you get past this area. This is all happening pretty quickly. So, last person to check, we have Taka.
Alright, so being the most experienced player character in Verum, having sailed on all 3 missions that have used naval rules, Takar will easily, with one hand, do the dad driving, where you just kind of sit there and drive with one hand and like easily turn the wheel. Because this is all like old news to him. He knows what he's
you
doing.
have to use your knee.
Yeah, well, he's using a knee and one hand, kind of just like guiding it, like he knows what he's doing. Still talking about chickens to Anvil.
All
So
right.
just normal helmsman check.
Give me a normal helmsman check.
Alrighty. Where's my token marking? Choose perception again, because that's real easy.
All right. Like a grizzled old sailor, you're able to push through out of this dangerous portion of the reef to the next area. Free and clear. Your ship rises to that point out of danger for now. You all have an action before you reach the next dangerous location.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you like to do? I gotta figure out what your ship's HP is real quick, because it does not have HP listed. There it is.
Everybody who's smart should help with the repairs.
Giuseppe would, but I'm up on this ladder. There's not much I can do.
I can help with repairs. Are we going in the same order? So it'd
Yep.
be my turn? Yeah, I'm gonna aid in the repairs. Is that investigation? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. With that, you're able to find the parts of your hull that have been torn and ripped at by the reefs, and are able to use a repair charge.
Nice.
So that is effectively a quick repair, so yeah, just your ship's repair dice you can use. So that would be 78. And I don't think you beat it by enough to get it, so you can do full healing. Let me make sure, though. Pretty sure it's beating by 10.
Right, so where's our, what's the HP?
If you hover over it, it'll show you.
Yeah, but everything's at 280 right now, then 70.
Yeah, I had to add the HP to the ship token because apparently it wasn't there
So
anymore.
roll 78, correct?
Yep, roll 78.
Okay.
All right. So 34. The DC to heal it full rather than only half, up to half of what you just took, is 10 higher, sadly. So you're only able to heal half of the damage taken, which is effectively 17 damage to each of your starboard side. So, effectively, I'm only going to add 18 damage to your starboard sides.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. My macros are funky. I'll have to look at that later. Which is weird because they worked just like 3 days ago when I made these. Alright. Damage applied. You guys are Gouda. So that is your action. We then go to the next in line. Yes, Landramir.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to quick repair. I'm gonna roll investigation for that.
Alright.
Oof. That was one off.
Alright, as you look around, you're unable to find the parts of the hull that have been broken up, as it seems Freya got to it first. Your ship is still damaged, you're unable to repair it.
Alright, then I'm gonna... Can I rally the crew, or is it... Because it's saying rally the crew, the captain can call for all allied creatures aboard the vessel.
Yes. So Freya is the
weird.
captain.
That's weird. Yeah. So
But
But
it's
why
under
is it
boat
under
swing.
boats
Boat
away?
swing can use.
Alright. So, alright, I'm just
Yeah.
use my action to quick repair, and then I guess use my regular action to try to repair?
That works.
Okay. Easy enough. Another investigation.
Right.
There we
Through that, you were able to repair up to the full damage it suffered. So, give me the 78. As another repair charge used, your repair charges are down to 12. But the
Mhm.
ship is fully repaired. No damage suffered. Is only just minor scrapes at this point, something that doesn't actually cause damage. So, your ship has gone through that effectively unscathed, although your repair charges are a bit lower now. You'll have to redock at some point to get those refreshed.
Mhm.
But from there, we go to Dabnir. Would you like to do anything? She's focused around
Just going
that.
to offer aid to Carr, saying he may not know exactly what the right thing to do, but maybe you could try doing this. Being the very annoying helpful person.
Ugh, backseat drivers, am I right?
Yes.
Jeez. Go slower, Han Dabnir. Put both
Alright,
hands on the
very
wheel.
good. Your next check is at advantage there, Dabnir. But you then go to
Man.
our friend, yes indeed, Giuseppe.
Seeing that I failed that time, I'm gonna redouble my efforts to make sure gonna focus more on the water to make sure I don't fuck up like last time. So gonna try to process what waves are going where, so that I have a better chance at doing it in a sec when we're going through this next area.
Alright. So, give me a survival check. Very good. As you begin to get a feel for the waves, you can use that roll, or whatever you roll, when we actually get to it.
Got it.
As you begin to get a sense of how they're flowing, how they're hiding the reefs, and how they are then revealing them, and all that fun stuff. Lastly, we go to Takar.
I just want to kind of look at the natural beauty around it. Like, what kind of fish are in here? What kind of, cool ecosystem we're chilling
Give
out
me a
in.
perception check.
I want to appreciate our environment.
Mm-hmm.
And before critical and he sees my bud.
I gotta
Oh no,
look.
he
So-
crit fails and sees my
Oh,
I
body.
no.
can't see any fish. I don't know where the water is.
You see fish in the water, but they're mostly obscured and hiding within the reefs and the kelp and seaweed that are all flowing through this reef. You're unable to actually see what they are, but the area's pretty, for what you are able to see. However, we get to the next point. You take the left or the right path. Left, right. Just post in chat real quick. Starting now, what's your choices? 1 for left, 2 for right. Alright, that's 3 for number 2. So, your ship turns to the right. Yep. Move, there we go. As it begins moving through, we have another skill challenge here. So, Freya, how do you aid the crew in passing through this narrow portion of the reef? Luckily, through your crew members, you did not go to the left, which was a tighter fit.
I thought that was the left.
Or, left in, this is
Okay.
left and west and, yeah.
Ooh.
Either way.
I mean, to be fair, like the tighter fit, yes, but near the end it gets way easier. Whereas this is
I mean,
just
dude, look
steady.
at that. Look at that
I
right
know.
there.
I know.
So, how would you like to aid the crew?
Okay,
Regardless of your confusion of what I said, which was
yeah,
somewhat confusing.
I am.
I feel like this pirate music isn't epic enough. Let's get a better pirate.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out and look for things that get closer, or just make sure that he doesn't hit anything that's hard to see or anything like that.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Where's my token?
There's a better song.
Top right.
There it is.
Alright, as you keep an eye out, you marking these back down to 0 real quick. You once again are unable to find the proper locations as your ship nearly dodges out of the way of one of the reefs. You pass through one of the dangerous parts of this, being that this part here and this part here, as you enter into the bit more open, the easier part of this pathway. However, that is considered a failure. So you have 1 failure marked. We then go to Elandramir.
So I want to use my nature to kind of remind Takar to make corrections, to make the right corrections based on how the wind's going and how the waves are moving, because if you don't correct for that, obviously we're gonna hit a fucking reef.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Where is my nature?
Let's see.
25.
Alright, you're easily able to describe the way that the wind's moving and are able to correct Takar's steering in the way that needs to be done as you move forward to here. Pushing into a better angle, we then go to Dabnir.
And Dabner is going to try and brute force the rudder to where he thinks is the correct direction.
Alright, give me a strength check. You do not want to roll really, really high, but you rolled average. We're good. Alright, that is
Breaks
another
the rudder.
success as you push the rudder not too hard, not to the point where it would break and you guys would be completely fucked, but enough that you are able to correct your path into the next point. We then go to Giuseppe as 2 successes.
All right, I'm gonna try to help him out like I was supposed to do last time. So Yeah, that's a 50.
All right. So a 15. Let's see here. That is. This is the last check is this area, so you're still in the open area. So a 15 is just enough as you're able to just watching the waves and seeing how they acted earlier when you were way back here. As you're about to have him move to the right, you know, starboard side, you realize just in time that, wait, no, that's right when it landed into a large piece of reef that would have caused tremendous damage to your ship, and you're able to correct yourself just in time, telling Takar to turn to the left. As Takar does so, pushing through the reef, Takar, one last check.
This time I'm going to steer only with my knees.
Alright.
But I have advantage from Davnir, so it's all good.
Well, you do have disadvantage because you're doing only your knees.
That's fine. I'll take the even shot. I'll just roll perception. Don't worry, guys.
All
We're
right.
good.
Pushing through, your ship scrapes across a couple pieces of reef. However, you have already achieved the necessary number of victory points from the last 3 that you pushed through without issue. Sailing onward, shift. There we go. You are able to push out through the reef just fine, exiting the area. And a quick check, I'm going to do 3 each for each of your ships to see how well they did.
Okay.
So
They're probably
let's
gonna do way better than us, honestly,
let's
guys.
do
So we're
Rising
probably-
Tide. All are successful, and then your stolen longship. Ooh, a stolen longship suffers some pretty nasty damage. Let's see here. First one is 5. Second one's the bit deadlier area, so that one's 7, and then the last one's another 5. So total of 65 damage. Let's see if they can repair some of that. They're able to repair a little bit, but let's see here. Your repair dice is 68, so they're able to repair, sadly, only 30 of that 65. So that ship is somewhat injured. Not enough to be worrisome, but it has taken some damage. As your
Come on,
ships-
Maycor. That's a future investment for the Takar Industries.
Makor
Come on,
didn't fail.
Stone Giant.
Oh, that is Makor. I did that backwards. Makor is plus 12. Old Gregory's plus 8. So this one was the one who failed. Rising Tide.
Okay.
Yeah, because Makor is plus 12. Anyways, ships pass through. The Rising Tide is the one that is slightly injured. But, you know, it's a beefy ship. It took it in stride as you get to the next area, pushing onward to the Serpent's Path. So I'm just going to put yourselves on the token real quick. There we go, copying your ships, and then going to the next map.
Is Spook chilling out on my shoulder like a parrot would?
No, he's picking at his head.
Dang it.
Just to pick every once in a while, you know, trying to make a nest out of his long hair.
We should shave his beard. I like that
I
idea.
think we should.
Alright.
We should shave it and make it into a wig for Grungle.
Here's that set. Let me put your ship in the lead real quick and set things up.
Give him a beard transplant. Then he can have a reason to have his comb.
Where is Takar? Am I blind? Are you gone? Did you disappear? Did I maybe not copy your token? Let's see your players. I did not copy your token. Going back to the other map. How did I not copy your token? Oh, well. There we go. I have it now. So. Nope, I meant to copy your Keelhaul Reef. Just make sure it's the appropriate version. There we go. Car, Serpent's Path, and paste at the wheel. Alright, as we get into this area, give me perception checks, everyone.
Boo. I'm rolling like hot garbage with these perception checks.
It's okay.
I didn't lose the person with expertise.
I
We
know,
have
right?
passive perception gods that are still rolling amazing.
So I've grown rolled to 22 and I rolled to 19.
I don't think I'm gonna have hoot roll.
All right. So. 2, 3, 4. Very good. So everyone who gets above a 10 notices there are several reefs on either side of this. Everyone who gets above a 15 or above notice there are several obvious debris from broken and destroyed vessels littering the floor of this area. Everyone who gets a 20 or higher notice the bones littering the floor here. Massive creatures' remains left behind from some felled beast. Those who got a 25 or higher, keep in mind your passive perception still occurs for this, notice the large mound of stone here, barely visible from the water's surface, as you notice poking out from this part of the mound a cave entrance and the snout of something serpentine. Keep in mind your ships are currently going at average speed, so
Why didn't we do water walking or any of that shit before? God damn it!
I
think-
would
They should've done that
point it
before.
out the serpent that is hiding in the cave to everyone. There's something in the cave in that rock right over there.
Dabnir, do you have tongues prepared?
Where?
I do.
Alright, I want to signal to the other boats to look out for. I guess I can't tell them exactly where it is. But I'll tell them to. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm. So you see how they're stacked now, where the brigantine's on the inside and we're on the outside. I want to flip it, where the brigantine's on the outside as well, and where the one that would be closest to the snake. If that makes any sense.
So you want to move ahead, pushing to your right to there, and having them move to your location.
Yeah, so I basically want to, if in the case that the snake swims out, we
Alright,
will be the closest
so,
ship to it.
For the purpose of this, we're gonna put you effectively. You do have to move forward to do this maneuver. You're not quite
fine.
in their layer just yet, so it won't be too much of an issue. But
Okay.
because we're gonna put you here,
Do we have like a minute, like before we reach it, that we saw them?
you would have noticed this when you're off map. But to get the maneuvering down, you will be at this location. So you have effectively about half
I just
a minute
wanted to
prep.
use primeval awareness.
That is fine. Yeah, you have about a bit of time before you get to the map. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can we
yeah, you would have seen
If
this
the-
a bit off, but you would have seen more of the details as you got closer. Although those high passive
Yeah.
perception would have seen it sooner and sooner.
how much time are we talking here? How
You
much time are we?
have, for those who have high passive perceptions, so 25s, have a full minute. Those who have a 20 have 8 rounds. 15 have 6 rounds. 10s have like 3 rounds. I don't think any of you have
Yeah.
10 though.
As soon as I saw it, I would have alerted everybody on the boat.
So yeah, alerting people.
Yeah,
You all
not
have a
a-
minute.
Not enough time to ritual cast all that water stuff. That's not gonna, you know.
Negative. Negative.
Yeah, that's supposed
Alright.
to. We should have said that in the beginning.
So I
Fuck.
immediately primeval awareness.
What creatures
see
that,
if it's
that
an-
cover?
Going to
Monstrosity and
in the
aberration.
middle.
All right, there is a monstrosity in that cave.
All right. Which type? How many? And
What do you mean by which type?
some. Primeval awareness allows me to know which type of my favorite enemy are present, their number, general location, and information on the group.
All right, there is a singular monstrosity in that cave.
Also, they would recognize me as a kindred spirit for whatever reason.
And why is that
Well-
recognition?
Primeval awareness, I assume, because I can sense it. It would also be able to, but it could tell. It essentially sees me as another of its kind, I guess. I'm not sure, like, the reasoning behind it. It just says that they also recognize me as a kindred.
All right. Interesting. So,
But that's like at the end of the minute time before we reach.
so as you spend a minute, that is your minute. What is Freya's minute?
Preparing. Can I go through and make sure that I just I there's not really much I can do except for prepare, make sure that everything's loaded just in case we have to fight it.
All right. So all of your ballistae and such are fully loaded and are aimed in their proper aiming arcs.
Perfect.
So, from there, we are going to look at Dabnir. What is your action?
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a spell slot to give us water walking.
All right.
Choosing 6 people, making sure it's 6. I'm sorry, 10. I'm just gonna give everyone on our ship water walking, including the seer. Because you never know.
Very good. All right. So from there, for your actions, what would you like to do? Dabnir. Or not Dabnir. Elandramir. A lot of ears.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, like, have no clue. Would I be able to pop a food token?
No, those are only done during a long rest. Or a short rest, I mean.
Okay. I don't really think I got much for that, honestly. I mean, the only thing I could really think of is, like, they're telling me about this serpent, but I kind of want to see it myself. So I kind of want to have Spook go and, like, scout out the area again.
Gotcha.
So I want him to go, like,
So sending Spook ahead.
Yeah,
the
he's
ships.
going, like,
What's
I would-
Spook's speed?
I can think 60. He's an owl.
Okay. So that will be what Spook's doing for the minute. What does Dakar want to do?
So we can't use food tokens. So there goes my initial idea.
He's gonna be like 75 feet up, by the way.
Gotcha.
I'm going to cast Bless on myself. Oh, no, wait, no. I don't want to cast Bless.
Keep in mind, this is the full minute of before you get to this point in time.
What do I want to do? From what I saw with my 24, none of the like scuttled ships or bones pose any threat to. The only threat to the ship moving through here is the reef, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I want to signal the other ships to keep sailing, regardless of if we stop. But render aid if things get hairy.
All right.
And then for my thing, I want to look at the wildlife again.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
All right, cool. Golly, I can't see the water.
You're just having all sorts of issues. Yep, you are too focused on that obvious serpent head over in that direction. Actually, you don't even see the serpent. You're just trying to find the serpent head in the water. You don't see it, but your companions pointed it out, so you're a little worried. So, since you do not slow down your vessel, that does mean that effectively your owl is only going to be maximum of 100 feet ahead of these ships. So, you may move your owl. These ships, however, are going to keep their pace until something happens, in which case they will zoom the hell out of here. So,
did you say which direction this was at? Was this immediately south? Did you say it was south?
For what?
The people that actually like got a glimpse of this thing.
Yeah, it's inside the boulder.
Yeah, but I'm talking in character because that's where I would send the owl. But I don't know if they said, "Oh, it's over there" or
Gotcha.
some bullshit.
What did you all say when it was asked about?
I'm
Freya pointed to it.
Pointed to it. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna go in that direction, looking through its eyes until it like sees. I guess this is like 385 feet away.
It's pretty far.
Hey, it's right. It's right. It's like right above this cave rock thing. I guess this is what they're talking about, right? I'm just gonna still peer down and try to, I guess, examine it or what have you.
All right.
At least just try to scout further.
Very good. So, give me a perception check at the end of your minute, and a stealth check.
Okay.
Actually, don't worry about the stealth check. You're far in the air.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use the owls with advantage. I'm just gonna roll twice. Nat 20.
Very good. All right. Looking forward, flying over the area, you would notice the snout of this serpentine-like creature poking out of the cave within that boulder. Let me go find its handout. So, this is what you would see. Make the picture bigger. Put it over here, zooming in for stream to view. That is what you would see.
Ooh.
Size-wise, the
That
creature
ain't
is
no
gargantuan.
Yeah, that ain't no fish.
Gargantuan.
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
Okay.
It's like a lionfish.
Yeah, it does look like a lionfish.
It's like a monster.
It's like a lionfish
Eel?
serpent hybrid thing.
Yeah, I need
Huh,
to
that's
add
interesting.
that time thing to here.
That
But yeah, that is what you
Yeah,
would
alright.
see. At this point, your ships arrive here. How do you wish to proceed? The creature,
I'll describe them.
does
That this thing
move
is fucking
as you
huge.
reach this point in time. I would make it visible since Freya does have perception to be able to notice it. As it begins moving, not center grid, out of its cave. It's beneath the surface of the water, but it's moving towards you. You can see, from Freya's perspective, the obvious oranges and yellows and browns and whites that this creature has, but mostly just a shadow shifting through the water, moving in your direction.
Yeah, I don't believe I can tell my owl to do anything about that. So I'm just gonna use my action to recall it.
Alright.
It didn't send it back again to follow it.
Takar will tell Dabnir in Giant to prepare to cast tongues on the creature.
Alright, keep in mind I need to move your ships forward a bit. As it has been.
and I
rounds are still moving forward.
want to roll survival, and since it's a favored enemy of mine, I have advantage on this to kind of just recall information to see if there's anything I can figure out.
Alright. Go ahead.
Yep, just a 20.
Alright. Thinking back upon your studies, you have heard tales of great beasts of the sea, creatures that have been known to sink ships with a simple crash of their bodies slamming into the ship's hull, breaking it in one fell swoop. These creatures are massive and just beasts of just great strength and endurance, able to withstand many a blow, even from siege engines as ballistas and the like. They are different variances, but since you rolled high enough, I can actually tell you two things, other than what I've already just said. You know that it has the deadly trait, implying that it has a higher than normal damage output, or perhaps it has an ability that's specifically boosts the damage to a crazy high level, perhaps even this ability perhaps even having a instant kill shot. You would also know one other thing. You can learn stat, something from the stat category, something from the action category, something from the reaction category, something from the special category, or something from its legendary category, which it does possess legendaries.
Lovely.
I mean, that's kind of obvious. Legendary.
Alright. So, it has two powers. You can learn one of them. Or you can learn how many it has per turn. Which one do you... What of those would you like to learn? I can tell you how many it has per turn, or I can give you the options for the powers.
Oh, fuck. I think it's more important to figure out, like, exactly what they are. Give me the option.
Alright, you have a power known as Swipe, and a power known as Storm of Wrath. Which one would you like to learn more about?
The storm.
Alright. Storm of Wrath. As a legendary action, the... scrolled up on accident. The Sea Serpent can roll a d4 minus 1 to determine how many creatures are struck by a lightning bolt as a storm begins to billow forth around it. These bolts deal 3d6 points of lightning damage and have a DC 15 dexterity save to reduce the damage by half. The creatures are struck at random.
Just to be certain, you said 3d6 lightning damage and the DC is 15 deck.
Yes, for half damage. And I roll a d4 minus 1 to determine how many creatures are struck with that legendary action.
Alright.
I also apparently worded it horribly, so I paraphrase somewhat, but that's what it does. To give you an idea of how horribly I worded it, here you go. It's horribly worded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know what it does. We're good, but yeah. So that is what you learn.
Upon realizing this, I scream out, "Sea Serpent!
Alright.
Watch out for the storm of wrath!"
So, would you like to do anything for this round? We're just doing flat party and monster round just until combat actually begins, as just to keep things simple from ships versus it. So, what would you like to do? Keep in mind that your ships are still going currently 50, 50, and 60.
I will request Dadmanir to cast Tongues on me.
Well, Dabner's going to oblige.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast... Oh wait, I'll use my action then to cast Thaumaturgy on myself so I speak really loud and shout to the beast, "I seek to parlay."
Let's see here. Does understand a language, so that works out well in your favor.
Please be a pirate, sea serpent. Please be a pirate, sea serpent.
Give me a persuasion check.
Dang.
Does he have advantage because it sees me as, for some reason, a kindred spirit?
I would say he has a straight roll, because normally I would have given him disadvantage.
Ah.
So you would provide advantage due to that, but
Alright, guys.
Cancel out.
yeah, cancels
Let's
out.
see if this works. Don't be a 1.
Ah!
Not a 1.
Unfortunately.
Wait,
It
Wait.
wasn't a 1.
Dang it.
All right.
We didn't have any good portent dice, did we?
As you call
I had
out
a
to
16,
the
but no.
serpent, it does not respond. The waters begin to roil, though, as a dark storm cloud begins to rise from above. The entire map begins to be clouded with this storm cloud. So, what would the rest of the party like to do as this ship begins moving forward? Technically, your ship would be moving forward as well.
Think you'd be able to run this thing?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna
I'm
guess
gonna
not.
say, I'm gonna say that
Can I get a look at this thing and see? Obviously, it seems like it's able to harness the power of lightning, but whether or not it's resistant or immune to it.
That would be a martial or nature check.
A nature I can do. Apparently, fucking not.
Alright, looking at this creature, you have no idea. It is a large serpent, and you are just too like, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do, to fully think back on your studies, determine what you have
Lovely.
learned. So,
Okay.
anyone else before we move to the serpent's turn?
can I try a nature check?
Same question or something else?
I want to know just anything about this creature that what it might, if it has beliefs, if it has does it answer to Kahili? Does it have a civilization? Anything that could be possibly. I don't know anything about this
Alright,
type of creature,
ahead.
so.
And I have a question for that nature check. Would I have been able to know what it speaks?
With your original one, they speak Draconic.
Oh.
Aha!
With your nature check, Freya, you would determine a couple things. Let's see here. Information on its sheet. Here we go. I forgot it had that. Never mind. Carrying on, though, with what you learned. Let's see. You know that these creatures are predators through and through, seeking to devour and destroy. They are wrath incarnate, both in that they are very hungry and that they want to just eat everything, but also in that they are the bit more of the darker side of the sea. Those that wish to see any of these madman creations, these false structures, these things that allow those who should not walk upon or sail upon the seas in this case go by unimpeded. There are tales of those who have been able to convince otherwise, whether through offerings of coin or perhaps a deal, but you are not sure what has been offered fully. And with that, the serpent gets its move.
Oh, well, I was gonna do something.
Oh, I thought you already did your thing here. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Well, I did the thing last turn. I was planning to martial check and also speaking.
Alright, go ahead. That's a big serpent.
That's a 14 for martial, since favored enemy I have advantage.
Yep, it's a big serpent. Failed by one, sadly.
Speaking in Draconic, We wish to parley. We are hunting Viakens for Kihili.
Right, give me persuasion.
Ha!
Either the creature did not hear you or did not care. Moves forward. At this point, we're going to add you all to initiative. Let me make sure you guys are in the initiative window real quick.
Yeah, I'll scoop my tokens.
There we go. That added everyone.
Oh, did it? I don't.
Yeah, there's not enough familiars for me not want to click that. So there's a button that actually adds all PCs to initiative. So there you go.
Did it roll my advantage? I
It
don't.
did not roll. It
No,
just
no, you have
added
to
you
roll
to
it.
the list. So you guys are good to roll.
Yeah, you can remove spook since it goes on my turn.
That works. I feel when I roll hot on the serpent.
Oh no.
That
Well,
fear
so-
when the DM rolls hot.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna waste my turn again.
Oh,
So-
roll for your
Stop it.
ships.
So Abgren rolled a 12 and I rolled a 16.
All right.
This thing's way smaller than the White Terror. We can easily take this out.
Let's see here. You have a 16.02, and Aberdeen has a 12.04. Or 03.
Yep.
03. Alright, there we go. Sorting initiative now. So, we begin with the Rising Tide. The ship will continue its movement path, and he would have tried to adjust things on his turn. So let me just get a bit of turn on that. He might fail it though. Let me give him that check real quick. 20 plus, not a DS plus 8, D20 plus 8. There we go. Okay, he's good. He's able to make that turn, and he is going to also increase, hopefully, his speed. I'm keeping them on the ship initiative because you want them to flee this combat effectively. Just sit on the sidelines if needed. So, and that one sadly does not increase in speed, so they end their turn there. All right, Devil's Pearl. So your ship, you did not have any adjustments for speed or anything like that, as per when I was asking about your questions. So your ship does move forward 50 feet. Oh, we got the other ship on next. Let's plop those back down real quick. There we go. Grab that. There we go. 50 feet forward. The ship moves forward due to the momentum that you have been keeping it. It gets to there. Good. Go to the longship, which was seeking to slow down real quick. Success, and get a bit of a turn. Success. Alright, so it moves to here. Right about there, effectively. Alright, there we go. Alandramir. Keep
Me,
in
I
mind-
go. All right.
Let me give the serpent an elevation real quick. Not vision time,
Mhm.
elevation. It is currently 45 feet below the waves.
Okay. All right.
Also,
So
one of the cool new macros I've added, if you click on your token and then hover over any other token, you can see the distance between you and them.
sounds
Awesome.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. All right. So I'm gonna start with using a charge from my ring to give me 5 rounds of lightning resistance.
All right.
Then do I try to slow this fucker down? Yeah, why the hell not? This should work. I'm gonna try to slow it.
What's your passive perception? You're fine. 16 is your token says. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make out its shape from beneath the waves, although it is somewhat obscured.
Alright. Luckily, this is a 40-foot square, so it's still a
Okay.
pretty big area.
What's that?
Alright, so I'm
save
gonna just
type?
try to slow it. DC 17 Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. Mom saving throw. Wisdom. Shrugs
Oh,
off the
really?
slowing
It's
effect.
got a 16. It's got a +6. Okay. I'm gonna go get myself over there.
Just step away from it real quick, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. See, what do I want Spook to do, huh? I don't really think I can give him much of, or help anyone. I'm just gonna have him fly 60 feet up.
All right, and your elevation is set. That's good. Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that is a 6.
Anything else for your turn?
Don't believe so. Feels bad.
All right. I feel like I should get some bit more epic music for this. Let's click on this one. This seems might be pretty epic. It's got a dragon on it. Dragons are generally epic.
It's a very wise fish.
Yes. Actually, this one's Fury in the name. That's more appropriate. All right. So here, let's do this combat music. Hopefully, it's good. Seems to be good entrance. Good intro. Doing so good. All right. Sea Serpent gains initiative. Let's see here. What do you want to do, my serpent friend? Alright, so the serpent will swim to here, surfacing as its body rises up in the air to its full height. You can see it rising up, its torso rising above the surface of the water up to, let's see here, what's the length? 60 feet above the surface of the water. So that's where its head's located, effectively. As it is no longer underneath the water, it is now there, and that is its action. With its bonus action, I don't think it has anything to use. It does not have any bonus actions. So, that is its turn. Alright. Freya.
Hey, can I martial check it?
Yes. Specifically, you can martial check what it just tried to do, or you can just do a blanket martial check.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what it's planning on. If I need to call for a brace or not.
Go ahead. An 18. That is a success. You know it is using its power known as Capsize. Capsize, it can use an action to ready this ability, growing to its full height outside of the water. On its next turn, if it is within 20 feet of a vessel, it can use its action to slam its body down upon the vessel, dealing a whole crap ton of damage in a 15-foot wide, 60-foot long line to the vessel and those aboard. The vessel must make a con save or gain a broken condition in all sections hit, bringing it down to half hit points minus damage dealt for each section hit, causing the ship obviously to start taking on water.
Okay. Well, I will tell them that we need to move or disrupt this. Gosh.
We all
Of
have
the
water
things-
walk, right?
Yes.
Yep, everyone on your ship has water walk. Also, for the wording of Capsize, I'm gonna post that for you.
Thank you.
So there you go. That is what you have learned. That is simply just a knowledge check, so you still have your full turn.
Okay. So, do I want to? I can either shoot at it or call for a brace. I am gonna call for a brace.
Alright.
And then I'm going to inspire the crew.
So, action brace, bonus action inspire crew.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, everyone, if you'd like to use your reaction to gain the brace condition, you may do so. Your
Oops.
crew all take the brace condition. They see a giant serpent, they're like, nope, bracing. So, bad.
And that is for Takar to maneuver us away from this thing, hopefully
Alright.
before it's a chance
Yeah,
to
we need
strike.
speedy.
Very good.
We need
Takar,
speedy boys.
you gain advantage on that check.
Okay.
Can
I
I
have a question.
move also?
Yeah.
All right. I'm I'm going to move over here. God, I'm not snapped grid.
Yeah, it'd probably
I
be
mean,
better
it's
for you guys not to
probably
be
good,
snapped
yeah.
grid, since
Yeah.
this is a strange
Uh,
angle shift.
yeah.
Question. If I use my reaction, because my turn's next, does that even do anything for me? Because doesn't it wear off on the
If
brace?
you would basically have to use your
Action reaction.
yeah.
So, I'd be fine with that. But, like, my turn's literally next, so my reaction would come back, and it'd probably wear off.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Your
to use
next-
your next reaction. Basically, that call is saying, hey, when this thing slams down on us, your reaction can be used to take a brace action.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do that.
So yeah, the crew
Both
are all
me
gonna
and
have that
Acker.
set up. So, all right. So you're good there. What would you like? That was your full turn. Now, Giuseppe, what would you like to do?
Alright, not wanting to risk a cannon shot this close up, since I'd rather be reliable than not. I'll pull out my crossbow, load it with monstrosity breakers, and fire 2 bolts for my crossbow.
All right. All right. A 13 will slam into the creature, but deflected off of its tough, scaly hide. A miss, effectively. The 24, however, does hit, piercing past some of the chinks in the scales.
Ah, goddamn! I forgot one part of what I was gonna do.
Yeah, to avoid some accidental movements, I want to change it to object until it's the ship's movement. Alright, so that's 7 damage, 10 damage,
11.
11
Because
damage.
it's magical.
What kind of damage?
3 of it's necrotic, and 8 of it's just magical.
Alright. So,
And that
it deals full damage as there is magic involved. So,
yeah.
oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Damage has been applied. I clicked the player version, so there's not an output. So, it has been damaged, although its HP bar does not look it. Because, you know, this is technically an optional boss.
Ah,
So, it does have boss stats. Alright, so your bolts fired into the creature. Anything else for your turn?
let me see. I was supposed to fucking Hunter's Mark as well, but I completely fucking blanked on it. Apparently.
It seems like a lot of rangers do that.
I mean, I literally been preparing my whole turn, and I had a bunch of different stuff I was doing and thinking of. I just whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll get the Hunter's Mark now.
Excellent. Hunter's Mark goes off, flying into him. He is Hunter's Mark. Any movement?
No, I'm good.
Alright, Takar.
I just want to apologize in advance, guys. Takar will let go of the wheel, and the guy's what? It's 25 feet to it, correct?
To the creature?
Yeah.
Yes.
From you, yeah.
All right. Takar's gonna run off the side of the boat and jump at it and attack,
Okay. Sure.
and he's gonna yell, "As on my authority as a cleric of Kahili, you will bend to me." So, melee attack, please. We'll attack once.
As Takar moves in to attack, I'm going to use the ability of my sword to rush at least 30 feet towards an ally that is making a melee.
All right.
25 feet. Does this count as being adjacent to him?
For purposes of this, yes, your ship was considered taking these squares, so you can effectively be considered in these squares for purposes of being adjacent.
Alright, well, there you go. If you hit, you get an extra d4 of cold.
All right, so that is a hit. Piercing through
Okay,
its
so that-
scales, your tactician's sidearm slams into it.
So I deal 8 damage plus 2 lightning plus 2 damage because Davnir. Oh wait, no, I don't get that plus 2 because he's not adjacent to the. Oh no, he is adjacent to the creature. So
Okay. And
And
then
then roll a
his,
d4.
his D4
And then-
cold.
yeah, so it's just brackets d4.
How does it feel about cold? Alright. So,
1 cold damage.
so 11 damage plus additional 4 as it is vulnerable to lightning.
Ooh.
Oh,
As your weapon
hey.
slams into it, surging through its body, it suffers some damage. However, it is more annoyed than anything else.
I want it to make a con save.
All right, it'll make a con save.
Below 14. Donnie, it's below 14. Dang it.
Oh, is this thing? Oh, it's a plus. Okay. Plus 10 con.
All right,
So I'll burn a key point.
as your
Uh,
weapon slams into it, it lets out a tremendous roar. Anything else?
I still had tongue, so it understood what I shouted at. By the way.
Gotcha. And it'll respond.
I'll attack it again because I get another attack.
All right, that will slam into it
Okay.
for some more damage.
So it's 11 plus 2 lightning plus 2 damage, and I get to roll another d4 of cold.
All right, damage applied.
You know what? I think I feel lucky. I think you'll roll a 4 or a 3. So have it run. Roll a con save.
Very good.
Dang it.
oh.
Anything else?
Stupid wisdom. Yeah, I'm gonna punch it because I get to do that as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That is a hit for 8 plus.
Plus nothing. Oh, plus a d4.
Please.
All right, 10 damage applied to the creature. Anything else?
Let's see. I moved. I attacked. Can I climb on it?
You can make me a athletics check as part of your initial attack to see if you could have held on to it, but anything past that, you would have to effectively use that next round.
That's fine. Athletics, not acrobatics. Bam, bam.
All right, let me give its athletics check. See if it can shrug you off as you try to maintain your grip. Now, you try to grasp on, but its scaly hide is too slippery and wet from the salt water that flows around it, and it shrugs you off easily by just wriggling its body.
Okay.
Now.
Let's see. I used 20 movement to get to it, so I'm just gonna move around it to here.
All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right, as a legendary action, the creature will activate Swipe.
That's fine.
As a legendary action, the sea serpent can make a bite attack. Hey, Takar. It's going to swoop down, rushing towards you with its mouth, ready to bite you.
Yummy, yummy.
Does that hit?
That's 28 damage.
Alright, 28 damage to you, and creature is swallowed whole. If it hits, that
but-
creature takes the bite's damage and is swallowed.
Does my
Nice.
Freeman Cloak technically ping on that? Because it's anything that affects my movement.
What does your Freeman's Cloak do, specifically?
The Freeman's Cloak, it... Click. The cloak provides... you gain advantage on any saving throw that would... Oh, never mind. It's a saving throw that would impede.
Yeah, no, it's an automatic. You're swallowed.
Okay, so I take... then I'll Stone's Endurance that.
Alright, so while
And,
swallowed,
hit
you are blinded and restrained, and you have total cover against attacks that are somewhat coming from outside the serpent. You also suffer, at the start of the serpent's turn, some acid damage from its, acidic
That's fine.
stomach acid. So, we're just gonna put
Um,
you right in there.
Do we know how to get that thing, get him out of there?
Hey, you can make me a martial or nature check.
Nature work, damn you.
Yeah.
21.
Alright, Elandamir, on your turn, you will find out.
Okay.
Alright, but you did just see Takar rush towards this creature, stab it, punch it, and then just get swallowed whole instantly. Bam, gone. Takar's gone. Abgrund.
Abgren, not sure what to do really, will run over.
Oh, and also the creature rises back up to the full height that it was at previously.
He'll move in front of the closest cannon, I suppose. Ready for Giuseppe to pretty much aim it at this thing and fire.
Right.
And it will brace.
Excellent. So, from there we go to Dabnir, and I'm going to go grab some of those ballistas for you so you guys have easy access to aim them and shoot them.
That will be helpful.
Thanks.
Do we remember when the serpent went? And opposed
It
to
was-
Oh yeah,
before
now
me.
that's in combat fully, I can make it not visible or make it visible. There you go.
thank you. Okay, that's okay.
Doop.
Just to avoid the smashdown Dabnir.
There you go.
So we're going to move 50 feet, correct?
Correct.
Do I know how far that will put the ship just overall?
You'll need a perception check to figure, or probably investigation actually. It'd be a bit more like investigation or perception to determine that.
Will it be a free check?
Free check, yes.
A
Alright.
21.
Gauging the distance, you think that's going to put you about here for your tip. So about you're still going to be in range of it. Your back end's going to be about here.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and risk this. Dabner's going to run over to the...
Alright. Exiting the creature's threatened area, it will lash down upon you with a reaction attack.
I'm okay with it.
Wait, it didn't use its reaction to bite up the
Nope,
car?
that was a legendary.
That was a legendary
It was
action.
legendary.
That is a 25 to hit for a total
That will
of
hit.
16 slash 9 cold. Also, that is hitting Einvold because it is a 5-foot burst.
Nice.
I thought he was under the deck.
No, I thought he was
No.
tied to the mast.
He was
Ah.
tied to mast.
So, Einvold is knocked unconscious from that attack.
Is
Oh,
he
well.
dying?
He is dying, yes.
Okay, he can stay dying for a little bit. I'll take that full damage.
Alright, and how many creatures can he have swallowed real quick? Alright, in his belly. Nom 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 nom.
Lovely.
Christ.
Will that take my full turn out as well?
That just took your.
Understood.
So you're in its belly. You are restrained and blind as you are sucked down through its long, sinewy stomach.
Hey, buddy.
You are not unable to see him, but you do hear him.
Hey, how's it going?
Hmm. I guess I'm going to
Go to town on his insides.
That's about all I can do. So while restrained will give me disadvantage on the attack. Do I get anything for being attacking literally inside of?
There are rules for that on his sheet.
Additionally, I'd like to use my free moderate success on a martial check.
All right. And what would you like this to be? You have the same categories as before: stats, actions, reactions, specials, or legendary. Although you now know all of his legendary, how many he can use per turn.
Specials, please.
All right. Specials. He has 2 powers. One will automatically give it away. The other is called Killer Response.
Give me killer response.
Killer Response. Any creature that starts with its turn within 10 feet of the serpent suffers 2d6 cold damage. I forgot to do that, so we're going to ignore the fact that you would have suffered that damn near.
Thank you. I curse that every day that I do not have resistance to cold. I guess I'm just going to be swinging on the inside, but the first attack is going to be a inflict wounds at first level.
Very good. Make me that attack roll at disadvantage. As you try to touch the creature's insides. Disadvantage, that becomes a 5 less.
I would like to. Oh wait, that 6 is actually going to be a 9. I'm going to add +10 to that roll.
Why would it be a 9?
Proficiency is added in.
Ah. Gotcha. Alright, so a 19 total then?
Yes, 19 total.
Alright, 19 total
I was
hits the creature's
so
interior.
So I was gonna say technically this serpent can't see them attacking either. So I have a feeling that it would actually balance itself out.
Negative. Per
No?
its swallow hole rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Most swallow holes.
Technically,
Feels bad.
yes. Per its rules, no.
Alright. Thought I'd give it a shot.
Damage.
Alright, so that is 17 plus 4 cold.
Yes.
Alright, so that is 21 damage to the creature. It suffers the attack. Was that magical? Oh, it's Winter's Twist. Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 21 damage is not enough to cause it to make a Constitution check or a Constitution save. You stab
Alright.
into it, releasing your inflict wounds upon the creature as this necrotic energy surges through from the inside of the creature. Those on the outside can see a necrotic stain upon the creature's body, a dark.
I apologize. That is
Black and
not the
mark.
right damage. This is the damage.
Still
Oh, same
21.
thing. We're good. Excellent.
Haha!
Bonus action will be a use of my what's it called? War Priest, where I'm going to do a melee attack.
Excellent.
We are not going to use those rolls.
Alright, you're at disadvantage. 17 total?
Yes, 17 total.
Alright. Even though you're restrained, you're barely able to pierce into it with your weapon. As now it
19
suffers
total.
19 total damage. Let me look at the information real quick. From a single turn from a creature inside it. Okay. So, total of 30, 40 damage is enough to give it a con check to see if it vomits you up. Con save, I mean.
Bye, Dad.
Nope. You are still swallowed.
That's
Likes
fine.
you in his tum-tum. Alright.
That is the total of my turn.
Alright. The rising tide. They were told to keep moving, so they're going to actually, since you stopped there, they're going to try to increase their speed. Success, and they're going to try to get a turn. Success. So their speed is now at that.
Did Grugnall see me jump onto the super cool, pull that sick move and jump onto the sea serpent?
Yes, they all saw what you just did. They also saw how
Okay.
you were instantly eaten by the serpent.
That's fine. I just want to make sure he saw that.
Alright, oh, so at that angle be a bit more to the north. There we go. Put it back up there we go, excellent. Alright, the Devil's Pearl. Yes. Gonna move forward 50 feet. My eyeing it was slightly off, but it's still in range of it, so, you know. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Did I change him to an object on accident? No, he's a token. Why is he underneath this? Oh, it's because it's a...
Oh, dang it. The ship's just one square inside. That's,
I wanted to move it.
I'm just gonna change this to object layer real quick because I'm having issues grabbing things.
literally, if it had moved,
There we go.
another 3 feet, it would have been fine.
See, that's really weird. I don't understand that. 'Cause this is now on the object layer and these things are still beneath it. There's something going on with their layer mechanics and map tools right now. That's weird. Anyways, that's the movement for your ship. We go to the long ship now, which did decrease its speed. They're going to try to increase now. Success, and they're going to try to get a turn. Success. Let's see here, going back to 60 feet and turning a bit. They are now effectively there. Alright, they're moving forward. Excellent. Landromir.
Let me see something. Oh, that nature's check. That nature check for getting people out.
Right. Alright, so if a creature does 30 or more damage on a single turn against it from the inside, it must make a Constitution saving throw to vomit them up, or at the end of that turn, or regurgitate the swallowed creatures, all within it, which fall prone in a space within 10 feet of the serpent. You can also have a creature from the exterior deal 45 or more damage to it in a single turn to cause the same effect. Or if it dies, then the creatures inside can try to
Okay.
escape through movement. They're
Um,
restrained in that they are disadvantaged, but they can still move, although slower.
Okay. Do I know the DC?
What was your total? 21?
21.
Yes, the DC is 21.
21.
Yes, to make
Okay.
a DC 21 con save.
Alright, shit. You're not gonna... 5 familiar rules are weird. Would you let me... I don't think you'd allow me to cast Dragon's Breath on Spook since he's fucking real far away.
Yeah, he's too far away for that.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm just gonna Maelstrom Missile this thing at 4th level, for lightning damage.
Alright.
So, that is gonna be 50 lightning damage, because
Excellent.
he's vulnerable.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yep, and then I'm gonna have it fail that con save with that 6.
Getting the 16 total. Alright. These guys are vomited out front of it, right here. Actually, say which direction does you guys vomit out? Within 10 feet of the serpent. Alright. So, it's facing this way, so I'm going to have you guys go up here. Because you are vomited in
too
this square
nice.
and this square.
You're too kind.
It's not exactly the best of things considering what it's going to do on its turn. But you know.
Yeah. And then Spook is gonna just move like 6 feet over here.
Alright.
Yeah, that's me.
Very good. Alright, the serpent gains initiative. The serpent was going to melt you guys with some acid, but you guys got shot out. So, instead is going to use its action to activate the second part of Capsize. So, you are within 20 feet of it, so it does get to use this. It is a 15-foot wide, 60-foot long line. So, let's see here. Get the line tool. Line piece. Just gonna slam down like that. That doesn't really show me. Go token layer, so it's actually visible. Ooh, that was so close to hitting Freya.
Ah.
Why is this considering this ship a freaking... I don't understand.
You can try and bring it, or
I've already sent it
Make
in
it go
front
down.
and changed type, and I'm gonna change it to token real quick.
weird.
Bring it back to top down. Then make a copy. Put it back to where it was. Back to where it was. And send it back. And let's change it to a background. Nope. Still fantastic. That's weird. That's very weird. Anyways, there we go. It's there. Slightly. I was slightly off where I wanted it to be. There we go. Alright, so this ship, just barely missing Freya, is going to suffer a lot of damage. Because it has Siege Monster, which was the other special it had, which would have given it away immediately. So, Capsize deals 10d6 points of bludgeoning damage to all within the area. And the ship must make a con save for each area struck. So, the ship suffers 72 points of damage to the stern, port, the mid, port and starboard, and then the mid. It suffers a lot of damage. We'll get through it. There's effectively 3 ports getting hit. Do, and do.
Got it.
So, that is a lot of damage. And what's the con save for this again? Capsize, con save. Gotcha. Alright. So each section hit, where's your con save for your ship? Your ship has a con of... here we go. Naval rules, naval combat, here we go. Schooner, enter, con of +2. That doesn't make sense. Where's which is save mechanic? There we go. Okay. +6. Ooh. Alright, so that one's gains broken condition. So your port side stern is broken. Now for your mid stern, or your port side mid is fine, and then your mid side starboard gains broken condition. So you have 2 parts of your ship broken, immediately reduced to half, and then minus the damage it would have taken. So that is not good.
I mean, it was already dealing more damage than the stern mast, so...
Wait, do Dabney and I also take that 36 damage?
You are in the area, so no. You guys suffer the not the doubled.
So 36.
Yeah, you suffer the 36. Because the doubled is for the vessel.
I'm gonna go ahead and Stone's Endurance.
Smart play.
Alright, and then those ships suffered Alright. Damage
Alright.
applied to your ship. It's not looking good. That was the creature's action, and is then going to move. Let me bring it to snapping to grid real quick. Effectively in that location. And let me snap you guys to grid since you're off ship. There you go. And it's going to give a little swim. Swim, swim, over this way. To here. Hello, owl. You're above me. That's unfortunate for me. I'll eat you later. No, 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 no. Freya!
Did we have to make any sort of save?
You had brace, so you're good.
Getting... Okay.
Yeah, you braced your crew, so you're golden. You did good.
Okay, the broken condition of ships. What is that?
That's pretty nasty. So, the broken condition, a section of vessel that suffers from the broken condition begins to take on water. Each round, the start of the vessel's turn, it begins to fill with water equal to the damage dealt that caused the broken condition. 72. Should the water take equal to or exceed that section's hit points, the ship gains the sinking condition. The character may use the repair action without expending a repair charge to remove water from the vessel, removing a number of water damage equal to the repair value listed for the vessel. Basically, you can use the 78 repair to see how much water is removed, as water is treated as damage in this case.
Okay. Well, we have somebody that does that. So what I'm going to do, because this thing is scary.
One second. Maybe it's because it has token stats, and it's like, I'm a token, although I'm not a token. Carry on with your turn. I'm just trying to figure out the ship while you do
Okay.
that.
Well, I really want to be where Giuseppe is standing.
Can't you move there?
I'm gonna shoot at it first. With my nifty bow. Where is it? Oof. And, are they gonna get it back on the? Are you guys gonna be able to get back on the boat?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
water
Are you
walking.
planning on getting back on the boat? Are you guys gonna try to dive him again?
There we go. Now we're good.
I can neither confirm
Are you
nor deny what I'm
abandoning the ship? Yeah, can I marshal him?
You
Or is that only at the beginning of turn?
can do it at any point in your turn. It's just
Question, because Abgren moved me to the ballista. Can I adjust to get over to that
Yes, you can.
one?
You can make a martial check.
Okay.
The arrow flies towards it, but completely misses. Just piercing, deflected off its scales. A 16 is enough to give you information on one thing of your choice per the following categories. You already know its abilities from special and legendary, other than how many legends it gets per turn. Which reminds me, I need to reset those. Then you have actions, and then statistics. So,
I mean,
effectively,
I know it has a
reaction,
plus and a
stats,
con save.
legendaries.
Can I find out how many times he can do his legendary actions?
Alright. He has one legendary action per round.
Okay. And I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna move up to this ballista and inspire the crew. And I'm going to inspire
A land for me to heal it. Yeah.
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 Since I can't trust the car. Fuck this guy. He's
I have 10 health.
fucking
That's more than enough.
insane. Oh man. Okay. Fuck.
Ooh, unfortunate. Alright. Does one use legendary? Yeah, it's going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. Is that your end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it's going to activate Storm of Wrath to summon forth lightning bolts to rain down from the sky. 3 creatures are struck at random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rolls to car 3 times.
The owl is struck.
Fuck owl.
The owl is the
Oh,
chosen. All right, so
Just
that
turns
is.
into a toast.
Does
That's
the
what
owl?
that
Can
is.
the owl survive 3d6 with at all?
No,
Okay.
it's got 1
Owl is
HP.
just toasted by a bolt of lightning. Let's roll a d8 now to see who is the next target struck out of the 3 chosen. Alandermere, you're the next target. Give me a dex save.
Hey,
Or suffer
This is okay.
11 lightning.
haha! I'll take
Aha!
5.
You stand there brazenly as the lightning bolt slams into you.
Yeah, just 5.
All right, and then the last person, another d8. Alandermere, you're the chosen one.
Oh, this
Hey!
is so good. Take 5
I-
again.
Kind of fine with this, so.
Yeah, another 5 for
Take
you since
5
your
again.
resistance.
This is
And
good.
Good old ring.
Yes.
That's
Landermere is our tank.
All right.
And your damage dealer
we go
right
to
now, I think.
Giuseppe.
Speaking of Abgren, I tell him to go up to the top of the deck and throw over a rope and hold on to the end before I dismount, and I will shoot at these.
All right. Make a range attack roll. Damage is 5d6 plus your dex mod. Using the ballista, that is.
I also have a D6 because Hunter's Mark's on it.
Mhm. So 66. Yes.
Ah, goddamn.
I'm gonna add +10 to that.
All right. Through the glory of Dabnir's prayers, that is a 24, which will pierce through its hide. For 27 piercing damage. I dealt 26. There we go. Damage applied. The creature is wounded, annoyed, and angered by these attacks upon it. It is not looking that injured, though. It's lost a couple scales, but it's more annoyed than anything else.
By the way, I super low rolled on that magic missile. I got 25 damage and the average is 39.
That's a nasty average for this thing specifically.
I want you to prove to us that you're a better pick than Roland in
Alright.
this moment.
Dakar.
Well, he can
Uh,
max his stuff out. That's
let's
the only
see.
saving grace for him.
I will think. Let me see what potions I have on my bandoliers.
So, out of character, since you didn't command any of your crew to do anything, I'm just gonna have them repair things, cause yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please. I will use my. I guess is it an action to drink a potion?
Yes.
And it
yeah,
is
so
an
I will-
action to pull it out unless it's on your bandolier.
It's on my bandolier. So I'm wearing bandolier. What potion bandolier 1, scroll bandolier A, and potion bandolier 2. So yeah, so I will drink a greater healing potion. Which is 4d4 plus 4.
Alright, what's your athletics bonus?
It is, I think, 5.
Give me an athletics check.
Because we're on the surface of the water still, right? Because we're water walking.
Oh wait, you're water walking. Never mind, you're fine. Yeah, the water is not exactly calm, so if you were swimming, there would have been some issues. But you're water walking, so you're good.
So I drink my potion, and do I want to move toward it? Do I want to move onto the boat?
Onto the boat, idiot.
While standing in the sea before I move, I want to offer a prayer to Kahili, thanking her for this opportunity and praying for her guidance and blessing as we fight this beast.
Also, I just realized this one's off-centered. There we go.
And promising that I will, after killing this, kill Odin for her.
Yes.
I don't have to make like a event or a religion check, do I? Okay, cool. And with that, I will hop onto the ship.
Very good. is easy enough to climb the ship for those who are trained and such, so you're golden.
I guess I can bonus action, so I still have that existing, and use my helmsman thing to speed us up.
Please speed the fuck up.
Give me that check.
Actually, we're fine because hopefully Dabney will be able to get up easy peasy.
Oh, I will.
It is
I'm hoping.
perception, because I have proficiency in that. 15.
A 15, I believe, is just the DC for your helmsman action to speed it up fast like swift maneuvers. Yep, DC 15.
So I speed us up to
The ship
75.
is moved at 75 now. And as your full turn, we go to Abgrund.
So Abgren, both receiving commands and not a stupid wolf, +1 intelligence compared to an average wolf, will run around
Excellent. Ash.
to get about here and try to find some rope to throw off to Dab.
Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Wait, why perception? He's like on the water.
No, to find rope.
No, for the rope.
Oh, for the rope. Okay.
Alright,
No.
give me an intelligence check for Abgrund.
Yeah.
He's gonna start gnawing on the rigging!
Sees.
Oh no. Oh my fucking god.
So, Wolf
Roll the
Wolf see rope. Wolf likes rope. Abgrund is going to start gnawing on the rigging here and try to chuck some in for Dabnir.
That's fair. He would do that.
Yeah, give me a bite attack. See if you can't rip that rigging down.
Just makes my DCs higher. It's okay.
It is going to make your DCs higher. You're right.
Oh, I wonder if I can ram this thing.
Yes,
Probably.
yes you can. So, a 23. That is a successful hit. Now for damage. As you bite into the rope, able to find purchase. And tear at the rope, ripping out a chunk and tossing it towards Dabnir. Hey, Dabnir, there's rope leading up on the ship. Hopefully it wasn't something important.
Cast mending on the rope. Fix the rope, Dabnir.
Dabnir, it's your turn.
Well, time to get on the boat.
Your DCs are now increased by 1 to Car.
Okay. That's fine. It was
Climbs
already
onto
too
boat.
easy,
Yeah,
honestly.
since you had a rope, it
Akron-
was easy enough to do.
Looks up at you as you climb overboard, tail wag.
Reaction: pat the wolf.
Huh.
Excellent. Good dog.
Now Dabnir is very angry as this is the second time he's been swallowed whole in his entire.
Oh, same.
And
Was yours a
will-
Vanderhob last time?
No, it was a snake that stunned everyone inside the belly.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It killed my wife. This is reminding me a lot of that snake. So we're going to call for a salvo.
Alright, give me that fanciful murder. Let's see here.
Do we have... we don't have
did
macros
any-
on there.
Yeah, that is martial or athletics. Wait, that's ready for guns. You're just calling for a salvo. So
I'm
all
just
but
salvoing.
yeah, all but this one can fire.
That
Yeah,
one,
that
yeah,
one.
mine.
So yeah, 2 of them can fire. So make me 2 ranged attack rolls.
We don't have the macros on the ballista.
Oh, the ship
I mean,
has them.
just ranged attack.
The ship does not have them.
Isn't
This
it
ship-
just like a +5?
This ship has them. Here you go. So pew pew.
Hooray!
Both will pierce into the serpent, dealing excellent damage to it. Total of 34 damage as the 2 bolts slam into it, piercing through its scaly hide, dealing damage to the point where it's dropped down another percentile. Still alive.
Have it checked to see if it goes overboard, please.
It is resistant to those checks.
Dang it.
It is not a ship. But yeah, there you go. Damage applied. Your crewmen cheer as they see the bolts hit it and then begin to falter as they see it is still standing and still pissed. As the ones below deck are rapidly trying to fix things up. Top of the round, before ships move, we're going to see if your crew can repair things. So, they are just doing straight up repair checks. I'm going to give them 3, 1 for each section. Just says you don't actually have any people physically calling them to do this, so DC 15 investigation, carpenters, or smiths. Let's see here. They have a plus 6. Not bad. Alright. Let's roll this. Starboard. Or not starboard. Port side stern. Success. Port side middle. Failure. Starboard side middle. Success.
So the 2 broken ones are fine.
Yeah. So, neither of them were repaired full on. Only half max. But, you know, it's not that bad. So, let's roll this up. Your ship's repair dice are 78. So, boop and boop. That's not bad. Alright. Do. Since I changed your token to an object, I'm doing this manually.
That's fine. I guess, guys, do y'all want to keep fighting this, or do y'all want to try to run?
I would like to finish this fight,
Since
Poggy
I deal
woggy.
an absolute metric
But-
ton of damage to it.
Freya would want to fucking run.
Alright.
You see, I'm having a good old time over here with my blap blaps, so
Yeah,
I want to
but-
fry it.
Are you better Roland?
Now ships can move.
Right now, yes, because it's guaranteed lightning damage.
Alright, so the ship is going to sail forward at its current pace of 75. Let me see if the wind's with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The wind is against it. It's reduced by 5. It's moving only 50 feet.
Can you, could you dimension door Brugnell over onto our ship?
If I had... So, I could dimension door off of this ship and say goodbye to all of you.
Oh, you don't have 2 slots, you just have 1?
No.
Dang.
There we go. Alandramir. Oh wait, I need to move your ship. It removed from initiative. Object layer. Your ship was moving at 50 feet, so
75, because I sped it up.
75. Although it's going against the wind now, so 50 feet.
It's just
Oh.
70.
Yeah,
Oh, no, never mind.
150.
Yeah.
Ship. Edit. Change top down. Moving 50 feet.
So I need to speed it up again in order for us to get out of its range.
Sadly, you're at its max unless it has wind with it. Because you only can go up to 3rd tier without the wind being with you. So properly adjust your locations from where your new
Okay,
location
We
is.
you-
kind of need a turn or something maybe this way.
Yeah, I'll try to handle that, but it's about to, I don't know if it's probably going to move and then try to capsize me.
There you go.
Because it didn't prep that last time.
It's fixed.
There you go. Excellent. So, Elandramir, you gained initiative.
Hey, I'm gonna use my bonus action to, like, quick repair or something.
Advantage? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
So, you are indeed the boatswain, so you are good to use your swift repair.
Yeah, so which one's the most damaged?
Looking at the ship, it seems to be your port side mid.
Okay.
Yeah, quick repair,
So is
investigation,
that... what's the word?
Which sections are taking a lot?
So it's broken right now, right?
all these 3 sections that have been damaged are broken.
I
How
thought
can I get
thought
them
one passed the
unbroken?
check.
Or,
One of them
you're
succeeded.
right. You're right.
It's not being
Which
broken.
one was that? Was it the first, second, or third roll?
It was the second.
Okay, so port side mid is actually only 200 and 72, so 207, 208. So yeah, it's actually not at all damaged. I mean, it's damaged, it's not broken. That's my bad.
Okay.
So the weakest one is actually port side stern.
Okay.
So
How do I get that unbroken?
you need to repair it above 140 HP. It's currently at 95.
Oh, that's still gonna be a bit. Either which way, I'm gonna quick quick repair.
Right, DC 15 investigation, carpenters or smiths.
Yep, investigation and advantage, because Freya, I guess.
I actually think she failed that, but that's 28, so you're good.
Oh.
Yeah, I failed.
Yeah.
You
So,
can heal it for full.
yeah. So,
Okay.
that is indeed maximums. You can heal it more than what they dealt. So roll me your 78.
34.
34. Ship gains HP and is healed almost to no longer being broken, but however, it is still broken and still taking on water.
Deal damage to this fucking thing or heal? Decisions. What do you guys think?
Is anyone else good with investigation checks?
I am.
Probably just Freya, honestly.
Can you help heal as well?
She can use her persuasion to rally the crew to heal, as per
Oh, yeah,
her
you could
rally powers.
Yeah.
But for her to use quick repair, she can't do that. That's only available to boatswain.
Lightning it, dude. Just lightning it.
Lightning.
Yeah,
Alright,
just
time to
blap
blap
that.
blap. Blap blap, 3rd level.
Right, 48
48.
points of lightning damage to the giant sea serpent as the several missiles pew, 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 slamming into it. It is heavily injured at this point. More pissed off than annoyed. Anything
Go
else?
for the 7th level next one. Or the, not 7th level.
I'm probably gonna keep that 4th level for 2 things. So yeah, you already know what one of them is. You don't know what the other one is.
Bye, guys.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright. The sea serpent's turn. It's going to swim.
Quick question: what is 9 volt at save wise?
Oh, let me check that. That's been effectively.
Oh yeah, didn't he take
Rounds.
that damage or no? The
Yeah,
Took
10.
so-
36 damage, yeah.
So that is 1 fail on him out of 3, and no successes thus far.
Thank you.
So the serpent will swim to here. It is going to.
Uh-oh.
Well, obviously, I need to regain its legendaries real quick. There we go. Regain legendaries. And it is going to make a full attack. So, first off, upon Giuseppe, he is going to try to bite you. Nope. Bite. Pew.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, you are swallowtail.
Plus 10.
So roll
plus
your damage
10.
and then just move your token inside its middle. And what does he want to use for his secondary? I feel like that one's the one he was want to use. Alright. So as he bites into Giuseppe, he is going to swirl down beneath the waves with his head, but his tail will rise up and will attempt to smack, well, Freya, but technically it's a area effect, so. But Freya's the one with the area.
Question: wouldn't the ballista come with me since it's a 5-foot bird?
No, but the ballista would take damage. The ballistas are technically attached. So,
Ah, alright.
yeah. The ballista would suffer the
Fire the ballista inside it.
18 damage, and I believe the ballista's still usable, although you now suffer disadvantage on shots with it, due to a broken-ish bend to it. However, now is a tail swipe against Freya. That is a critical.
Oof.
Ouch.
That is a total of 40 damage, bludgeoning, and give me a strength save.
Strength.
Oh, I would be using a reaction to absorb elements.
Gotcha, to reduce the cold. Alright, you resist the creature's forceful tail swipe as you are not blown backwards and knocked prone, but you do suffer 40 bludgeoning damage, which is a whole lot.
I'm gonna use my reaction to half that.
Alright, very good.
New one.
Also,
Just
this
rogue
is,
thing.
This is an introduction of, hey, you're now not dealing with mooks.
Yep.
You passed
40
the third.
damage.
Do you get that at rogue 6 or 7?
Pretty sure Kenny's like
It's
4.
5.
It's only
Roll.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's It's only 5.
Huh.
Very good.
I thought it was more.
So that's its multi-attack of
Doesn't-
2 attacks and a single attack action. It doesn't have any specials or anything like that. Yeah, that is its turn. Freya, that was a lot of damage.
It was.
Oh, the evasion is saves.
I don't want to be anywhere near this thing anymore. um, was this one? Why am I not being able to point? Okay, yeah. Was this one fired?
All 3 were fired due to the salvo,
Okay.
and none of them have been reloaded.
All right.
I cannot remember. Are we at max or double crew on this ship, or are we on
This one's at effectively double crew, so Freya can use her captain powers to get them to do stuff.
Okay.
Effectively taking the powers of pretty much all other functions, although, you know, the greater DCs.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna disengage.
Alright, as you disengage, it will use a reaction special it has, known as Snatch. If the creature moves away from the sea serpent, it can make a bite attack against that creature. Effectively, it
Wait.
has Sentinel.
Sentinel?
Head is underwater though.
Yep. Flavor.
Oh, dang!
Oh, I think it misses.
It missed.
Yeah, missed.
It rushes towards you and just slams its toothy maw against the side of the ship, ripping at the ship itself, causing some minor damage to the port side mid.
Get out of there!
Yeah, I'm moving to there. And I can call for a reload. So, or do I want
Or
to shoot
repair.
it? Or repair.
Yeah, I would say reload or repair.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna call for a repair.
Alright, give me that persuasion or intimidate for your captainate captains.
Yes.
Very good.
Ooh.
So, for each of your sections, your crewmen will use their reactions to begin swiftly repairing it. So, roll me 78 3 times for each section that's been injured. Not 3 times, 1 for each section, effectively. So, 3 total. First one's healed for 29. Second one is healed for 19. Third one's healed for 34. Alright, damage applied, or damage healed. As your crewmen begin rapidly repairing, filling up the cracks and breaks within your hull, you feel as if your stern, your portside stern, and your portside middle have been repaired decently enough. This portside stern, is still in the danger zone and that's really close to being broken, but it's no longer taking on water, which is good. This side, however, is still taking on water. And your crewmen are still dealing with water, having to pull them out, because they did take on water this round, so. But luckily, you didn't gain the sinking condition, because the water did not reach that level. And this side is no longer taking on water, it's just this side.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. To be, to put you guys where you're at, 158 out of 140 to make it broken, so you're now above the broken condition and in normal HP. 198, obviously above the broken condition, so you're good there, out of 280 max. 139 out of 140, it's 1 away from broken condition, from being fixed. Actually, technically 2 away, because it's 140 or lower is broken. So, 2 away from this side being fixed. And that was your bonus, I believe. So, anything else?
Oh, was it my bonus?
Yeah.
I thought my bonus action was disengage. Or do I not get to use that since he attacked me?
No, you can use your disengage. For you to do what you wanted to do, you'd have to use your action to disengage and your bonus action to rally the crew.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it still works out the same. So
Okay.
We're
Well,
good.
I've moved bonus action and
Gotcha.
action.
Giuseppe,
So
you're inside this. You are strained and blind.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Uh,
uncomfortable.
Does anything happen? Do I need to
At the start of its
saving
turn.
throw? Oh, okay. All right. So, obviously, I'm going to switch to my Heste Slayer. I'm going to bonus action use my Bandolier to drink a potion of healing.
Very good.
So,
So I'll heal 9 for that potion. And then I will be making 2 swings. With disadvantage. Feels bad.
Mhm. As unfortunate.
I'm not going to bother rolling the second one
That's
for
fair.
that. So this is the next.
Alright, you're unable to move your weapons in the proper way to get any purchase upon the creature's interior fleshy hides. Just complete misses, sadly.
Yep. Alright. That's my turn, I suppose.
Taka.
How do you want to roll Absorb Elements? Because it's just the next time I hit deals the additional what I absorb on my next turn. So yeah, it wears off.
Yeah, so it wears off then. Damn, Taka.
we are already moving at max speed
Correct.
in this wind, correct?
Mhm.
So I can't really do much for that. We have a lot of room. Even if I turn it, it's still going to be close. I can. How far is that?
You can ram it.
If I turn into it, would it count as a ram? Like sweep it with the boat, basically? Would that count as a ram, or would that? Do I have to actually like run?
I would
into
say
it,
if your
not
ship can
just-
succeed on a strength check to beat the enemy's strength, because it might actually force your ship to not be able to turn in the direction you want.
Just
Okay.
keep on going. Honestly.
Yeah,
If
I'll
the creature
probably
was
keep it moving
one
the
size
same
smaller,
direction.
then I would have been like, yeah, it would have succeeded, but it's gargantuan. It has enough muscle mass to be able to possibly push this ship away.
In that case, what do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Ooh. All right. This may be interesting. I can either do lightning lure, or I can. Because I really don't want to wrap and get melee. Control of the dead. I can cast fog cloud. Y'all think that would help?
Doubtful.
If I can't see it, I can't blap it.
Yeah. Do I cure wounds myself, or should? Well, I don't really need to bless anyone. I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just cast bless on myself, or not bless, cure wounds on myself. Heal. So we
Alright.
don't want to get in range. Alright, cool. So I'm healed for 11. And I guess bonus action, I can turn the. Nah, I'll just keep us on the same heading. I won't do anything. Bonus action, I will wave at Makor and try to signal him to come and help, or get the giant to help.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
See if you can't show him what you're trying to do through hand gestures effectively.
Interpretive dance, activate.
He seems to nod. Seems like he gets what you're throwing down.
I act like I'm a big monster coming to punch the giant sea serpent.
Yeah, sadly, they can't really do anything about it until your ship moves or the serpent rises up in the air, because broadside's just going to hit your ship.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but when they get into a proper positioning, they can aid. Alright, Abgrund. Who's a good dog?
Let's see. Abram would run here to go to Giuseppe, but not seeing him. Let's see. What would he do? There's not much really he can do. You want to go to try biting it, it can't really repair him. Alright, well, that's it for Abgrin, I
Alright.
guess.
Abgrund will be a good puppy and stand next to Freya. Dabnir.
Alright. What's gonna be the smart thing to do?
Cast
Not close to
mending on the rope.
So, I'm going to give it some time before I do a drastic thing. But I think we're all looking pretty healthy overall. We're fine there. I think I need to prepare for the next time we can salvo, so it's
Rally
time.
crew.
It's time to ready the guns.
Excellent.
Using athletics.
Good. Very good. With that, DC 15 check. Excellent. Your crew are ready as they all gather forth, aiming or reloading. I'm assuming you want to reload.
Yes, reload.
As they all reload the ballista with the bolts, placing them in their slots and drawing back the not really string, the wire of the ballista bolt.
Alright, so that is my action. Bonus action. Nothing, but I am going to do a nature check on the dude.
All right. All right, that is a success. You have, at this point, effectively actions and statistics left.
Give me actions.
All right. So, he has multi-attack. He has bite, tail swipe, constrict, capsize, and swallow. Which one do you want to learn more about?
We already know capsize. We already know swallow, I think.
Yeah, that's
Actually, we don't know the damage it deals. So I'm gonna prepare for that and give me sweet justification in character to possibly do something. Tell me what swallow does.
All right. Swallow causes the target to suffer 66 points of acid damage at the start of each of the serpent's turn, for each of those in the serpent's stomach.
That is very helpful. I got nothing else.
All right. We go to the top of the round as your crew begin to try to fix things some more down below. Let's see here. Yeah, I go crew, then ship effects, then ships. Okay. I had to make sure that your ship would not take on more water before I did this. So let's see here. How much more can they repair? Not too much more, actually. I think yeah, these guys are actually maxed. These guys can't repair, though. So let's see. Ooh. And those guys, are they also maxed? Now they have. Okay, those guys do repair. And are able to heal it back to half of what their maximum was, which means it is healed for... There we go. It is healed as much as they can heal it without rolling a 25 or higher. So, port middle is pretty healthy. Port stern is fairly injured, and starboard side mid is still broken and taking on water. However, it's taking on water at a lesser rate since you healed it decently. So now the ships move. Or sorry, now the ships take on water. Those that would be able to take on water, which would be your starboard middle side, is suffering total water damage equal to, since you healed it for that much, it is healing for, or suffering 36 more water damage. So 100. Alright. Your starboard side is now swamp-like in appearance, as the starboard middle side is just filled with water. It's not quite to the point where you're sinking, but it's dangerously close. Now I can move ships. Let's see here, the rising tide. You called for Makor, not them, so they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Oh, top of the round, I need to check to see which way the wind's moving, because I rolled a d4 and I rolled a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's going with your ships. You guys increase in speed by 1 step. So these guys move 100 feet, actually. Zoom. To there. Alright. And then, for this ship moves, I need to see what Maker was planning on doing. So, let's see here. He would have wanted to turn it as well as to move it. So, actually, yeah, he didn't increase its speed. So, yeah, turn and move. So, here's the turn check. Success. And here's the move check. Success. Boop. Actually, a bit more curved. Boop. And it's going to move forward a total of 90 feet right to there. And then Estevan's ready will go off as he calls for a salvo. Sadly, it's, actually, I think 3 of them might be able to hit it. Let me check real quick. Furthest back. Yep, all 3 will hit. So 3 ballista shots upon the Serpent from Makor's vessel. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, only one of them finds purchase, piercing through the scales, the other 2 being deflected off from its thick hide. 19 damage to the Serpent. As the Master Gunner, he is now going to use his bonus action to, or his action, since that was ready action, to get the thing going off. So he uses action to see if he can't get them to repair, or to reload. Sadly, that is not enough. He'll have to do it manually, so the crew will begin reloading slowly. Landramir. Also, this is below the surface, so they don't have to worry about hitting it. Just...
Okay. Can I nature to see what speed this thing has?
Yeah. That is one of the statistics options. So.
Yeah. Where is companions? Alright, don't fail me now, natures. 15.
You know the Serpent has a speed of 60 swim.
60 swim, so theoretically, this asshole can just go around.
Oh,
can swim under.
1 second, I need to move your ship. Your ship's speed is 75, 100 feet with the wind, and you're going with the wind right now, so... You change it to jumping real quick.
Goodbye, Giuseppe, sorry.
We can get him.
Oh, he still
I
has
have
water
a
walk,
plan.
so he's good.
Yes.
Don't worry, it'll head to another ship here soon.
So your ship can make it to there. There we go. Now you can reposition your people.
So I'm like right here.
Yeah. Carl
Okay.
will be at the wheel, and Agron will be next to you because he's a happy wolf.
Mhm.
All right, there we go. Now you can take your turn.
Okay.
Since it's
So
not
he's got
almost-
60 feet. I don't gotta worry about that shit now. By him moving up on me and whatnot. So I'm gonna go.
I need to
Custom
roll
move
another
30.
D6.
Move 30. Bonus action. I'm gonna try to quick repair, and I'm just gonna use my 16 portent because I don't believe I used that. For a 25. On whichever one is kind of about to sink.
All right. 25 on your starboard middle side is enough to heal it further, so you're spending another repair charge. That is a total of... You guys are getting low on repair charges, but you're just barely under half. But you're doing... You have enough so far. So, your ship is healed for 25, up to...
That feels
maximum damage
bad.
of 72, so... Let's see here. Alright.
It did 36. We took on 36 of water, so 25 would be.
Do you want to have them remove water, or do you want to have them repair?
Which one would allow us to not sink?
So, not sinking would be repair it to the point where it's no longer taking in water.
But I can't do that with 25, correct?
You can bring it to 140.
Which means that it won't be
Broken.
it won't be broken. That means it won't be taking on water.
Yes,
So
but
yeah,
it
let's
will
do
be
that.
in the very danger zone, because that's only 1 HP gain.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
okay.
So,
Repair
yeah,
the
just
last
let's
little
do that.
bit, you're no longer taking on water. You're at 108 water points in that section, though, so if it suffers another 32 water points, you gain the sinking condition.
Yeah.
And it's done.
I'm gonna ask Freya to have the crew get the buckets to get that water out.
Very good.
And I'm
It's
just
a
gonna,
sham wows.
I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm gonna keep on doing, and blah 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 blah. With my final 3rd level slot.
Alright.
Another 50.
damage as several lightning bolts go pew, 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 slamming into the creature, suffering heavy damage. The creature has eyes glaring dagger at you, Landromir, but you don't think it can reach you. However, it does have tasty food.
Does it spit it out?
No. Oh wait, I do need to check to see if it does that.
Yes, you
Yep.
do.
Mom, saving throw.
He goes,
Con.
no.
No,
Wow.
it doesn't spit out Giuseppe.
There you go. You've been spat. Giuseppe.
Yay! Giuseppe's out.
Hell yeah. All right.
I forgot it had the swallow spit rule, so yeah, it spits you out.
It's like a dog.
No, no
No,
spit.
it's mine.
No.
Mine. It's my chew toy.
Mine.
Alright, anything else, Landromir?
No.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action before it gains its turn. Because it hasn't done that yet.
It's
And
gonna
it is
eat
going
Giuseppe
to-
again.
Exactly, it's going to use swipe to eat Giuseppe.
Oh no.
So,
I mean,
I'm
I kind of
pretty
expect-
sure it does not have, or you don't have like any disadvantages. I'm pretty sure you just have disadvantage to attack while underwater. It doesn't have advantage to hit you.
He has water walk as well.
You also have water walk, so you're fine here. So here's just a straight bite. Nom,
It misses.
nom, nom, nom. All right, now it gains initiative, regains that legendary. It is going to swim over to this direction.
So again,
It's still in melee range with you, and he's
Oh,
going to bite
hi.
you again. Nom.
that'll hit.
Get in my belly. Take your damage. And then with his multi-attack, he is going to try to bite the back end of your ship and attempt to grapple your ship.
Don't let him do that.
Hello?
Nom! So he does hit your ship, because that does hit your ship's AC. Now I need your ship to make me a strength saving, or not strength saving throw, strength check, plus 4. So its strength total is, just scrolling down to schooner, is 14, so plus 6 versus its athletics to see if you can break your ship away from its grasp, effectively. Otherwise, it gains the grapple condition. So,
Grappling
never
the
mind,
ship.
it is super grappled. I rolled a natural 20.
Okay then.
Your ship's not going anywhere. As your ship is being pulled by the wind, the creature is keeping it held in place, unable to move. That is unfortunate for you guys, actually. Really, really unfortunate. But it did waste an attack action that it could have used on Damnir to
Yes,
hold
it
it.
is very
Also,
true.
it's just sitting there, letting Makor's ship just fire on it again.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, that is almost its turn. It is going to look towards your vessel, kind of nomming on the ship, nom 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 nom, and will begin wrapping around, and then we'll speak in Draconic. So those who understand Draconic will understand.
Oh, it has tongues on it still. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
No, it only
Does
has.
that was on-
the-
that was on
no,
person.
I have tongues on
It's
me.
only you, Takar.
Yeah. So Takar,
Takar.
you understand this, and those who understand Draconic. For Giuseppe, since I believe you understand it, you're in its belly, so it's a little muffled, but you get the gist. You hear,
Your matron is not here, puny freeman. She will not save you. She will not come to your aid. Renthix will see her follower lost to the depths like all of the other fools.
and that's its turn. Freya,
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
Ooh, I have a great response. Oh, I can't wait for my turn.
I meant to say that last round, but I forgot, so that's why I did it this round.
Oh, I want to respond to that. But I'm not a follower of the Kihili, and I don't want to steal your thunder. So,
Ah, I get it.
ha ha. uh, all right. Well, I guess I am gonna call for repair.
All right.
Like Landramir requested. That's persuasion, correct?
Mhm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be angry about it.
Angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be angry about it. There's intimidation. Roar! Angry, Freya! Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck! Fucking fuck, fuck, fixes, fucking fuck! Okay, yeah.
Yeah, your crew
So-
are your crew are gonna fix some things, definitely. Roll me 78. As they begin to quickly, scared of Freya, begin to pour the water out from the mid side, starboard side. So that is 24 water points removed. Alright. You're on a bit less of a dangerous level now.
Okay, and that was my action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then I'm going to inspire the crew, and I'm going to yell more profanities. Slightly less intimidating, but still, intimidating enough.
Mhm.
And I guess who will I be inspiring? Would it be the bosun's mate that breaks free from the grapple? How's that work?
The helmsman will be the one who tries to break free from
Okay. Oh, okay, the helmsman. Okay. Then I will inspire him.
it. Alright, Takar, you have inspiration to try to break free from the grapple. Very good. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Giuseppe. You're in its belly. Once again.
Alright, well, I'm gonna chug another potion from my Bendola.
Mhm.
And then after that, I'll try to attack again. Why not?
Alright, with disadvantage. That will find purchase. And that will find purchase.
Alright. So let's start off, let's see. 'Cause I have a lot of damage on.
Wait, isn't a potion an action?
It is, yeah, he's right.
It's on the Bendolier, it's
That
a
means
bonus action.
no, it means it's an item interaction rather than an action to pull it out.
Oh, then I won't worry about
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, in my games, potions are bonus actions, so I was like, it's Gouda, but it's Verum, so yeah.
Whatever, I haven't healed yet, anyway.
Yeah, so ignoring the potion and taking the attacks. Or taking the potion and ignoring the attacks.
Doing the attacks and ignoring the potion is neat.
Yeah, I'm attacking.
Alright, give me
Hold
2
on.
attacks against it. Or 2 damages against
I'm
it.
counting all the damage. I have a lot of stuff. So 31 normal magic damage and 6 fire damage.
Alright, 31 normal magic and 6 fire, which it resists, dealing only half of that.
Oh boy, I'm 1 away.
Is it really 1 away, or was it 30?
30.
Let's see here.
From the notes, I'm saying it's 30.
Oh yeah, because I wrote down it is 30.
Yep, so that is a con save for it. If I can find... There it is. Con save, my boy. Let's see if you can roll a 21. DC for you. Yeah, he does not spit you up. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Anything else?
Let's.
Also, you know, grr, arg, a fish, serpent, think.
I kind of
Yeah,
feel
I
like
guess
putting.
I'll be it.
I kind of feel like putting dragon's breath on your dog.
Alright, as a legendary action, it is going to not use that. Wait. Would have gained that back. Yes. As a legendary action, it is going to activate Storm of Wrath.
Don't you dare.
Let's see who's going to get zapped today.
Please me.
2
Am
creatures.
I, aka a target?
You are not a target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on, hit me again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dakar, you're the chosen one. Deck save. Also, I need to roll another d20. That's 1, and that was on round 3. Yeah, okay. So he's 1 and 1 right now. Alright, so that is a failure. You suffer full 14 points of lightning damage. And the next target is going to be Abgrund. Deck save, or suffer 15 points of lightning damage.
Sadly, it can't see me, so it doesn't have a free advantage on the.
Unfortunate.
See that save dough.
Right, I'm pretty sure that saves. Let me go make sure. That is success. You suffer half damage, so 7 lightning damage. As the bolt slams down towards Abgrund, but they are able to jump out of the way just in time and only suffer half damage. As it's ready, or it's a legendary, we go to Dakar.
What did it say its name was again?
It said its name was Draconic Translator Verynthix. It's easier to get it there than it is on its sheet because it is right there.
Car will turn and look Renthix in its eyes and smile and say, "You think Kahili ever shows up when I call her?" And we'll just laugh. And is it a what kind of action would I have to do to break the grapple?
To break the grapple, it is a d20 plus 6 as you're using your ship's strength.
Oh, so it would be on the ship's turn that it happens?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything. Cool.
You would have to try to break free, as the creature effectively dropped your ship speed to 0, so it's not going anywhere.
Oh, but like it doesn't take up an action on my turn to break that grapple.
Correct. It would take
Okay.
up your helmsman stuff to get the ship moving, though.
All right. I will.
Because the way that works, it's basically as if your ship took the ram action, and its
Mhm.
speed was dropped immediately to 0. However, it cannot move any further until it breaks free, which means you need to increase your speed to give it the chance to break free.
Okay. So I will use my bonus action to do my helmsman check to swift maneuver to get us moving again.
All right, DC 15.
This is perception again. I have advantage on this, correct?
You would have advantage on
No.
the grapple, not on this one.
Okay. So never mind.
Success. Your ship is now moving at first tier, although boosted to the second tier due to the wind.
Okay.
So are you dragging this fucker along?
No. On its,
Where?
you have to see if you can succeed on the strength check.
Okay. I missed a step there, alright.
But your ship
And
now
then-
has a chance of trying to break free.
Gotcha.
How many spell slots do you have left, Engineer?
I got a 4th, and I'm still fine on my 1st and 2nd.
Okay. So it's not
I'm-
time yet.
No, it's not.
Okay. Then I will just I'll drop my short sword and pull out my bladed longbow and fire at the creature using a Kinsai shot.
Oh yeah, Tovar.
I don't have Tovar. Remember, I unattuned.
You just have your bladed bow. Okay.
Yep.
Your actual bladed bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 15 to hit.
$15. Sadly, the attack is deflected off the creature's tough, scaly hide.
And I will fire again. So I have 2 attacks.
Second one, however, will find purchase, slamming into the same location, this time due to the first one causing a bit of weakness in that area. It shoots through the chink in the armor, dealing the damage
So
of 12.
that does 12 damage.
Pew!
Because it counts as magical, because my Kinsai weapons are magical.
Mhm.
Also, that bow is silvered, if that means anything at all. Because I paid good money to pimp out all my weapons. And that is the end of my turn.
Right, very good. We then go to Abgrund. A good doggo.
Sorry about that. Like, Abgrin will see that and go to bite the.
Bite that thing's
My bad.
little tail. Make sure of snatch real quick. Just read.
17.
17 will barely pierce through its hide.
Damn it, I was gonna Dragon's Breath your dog. The fuck back your doggo, unless he gets swallowed.
11
And
piercing.
I need a strength saver. It goes prone. No? Alright.
I don't know. how
Either
to
way,
roll
that's
that.
his.
I mean, technically, it's.
I
would-
don't know.
I would say, since it technically cannot go prone, I would say if this works, which is probably not going to because strength save is the best save, then it will have the negatives of being prone, and that you would have advantage to hit it. But that is it for the next round,
Yeah.
effectively. Did it just fail, or is that
It
success?
did.
Okay.
What's its DC? What's the DC?
Abgrin's DC currently is 14.
Okay. So as Abgrin rips at the creature's flesh, the creature reels back in pain, revealing a weak spot. You have advantage to hit it until Abgrin's next turn. Sure, why not?
Oh boy.
Abgrin bites onto its upper lip.
Good boy.
Kinda is up there with.
Alright, Abgrin goes flying in the air with this creature as it reels back. then go to
Either way,
Dabnir.
that's his. Sorry about.
No, no worries. You're all good.
Oh boy. Let's see if I can't do something with this. So with advantage, I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Isn't that a touch spell?
It is. Is it not within melee range?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were Takar for some reason. Yeah, you're in rage. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
I was like, you're right. You're that one, right? No, you're right here. You're good. That is a solid smack. It was almost a crit.
Okay, damage.
14 necrotic damage is you leave behind a decaying piece of flesh where you touched.
Bonus action War Priest to attack with Ode to Talvin.
Excellent. That will strike into it.
Man,
8, 9, 13. Not a crit, so 13 damage. Which is a total of
7.
27. Not enough. You're 3 away.
Nowhere, not there.
Anything else?
That's my action. That's my bonus action. I've used nature. I've used martial. Used my freebie. I don't have anything else to add.
Alright, top of the round, we go to your crew's actions, and then the ships, and
The
then...
tug of war.
Yeah. So, crew, ships, this crew. So let's see, crew is going to try to draw out water, which doesn't cost repair charges. So... Bam! They're golden.
That's good.
They remove 27 points of water. I need to roll again for the other side, because there's water on that side too. That one, I think, is enough. It's a DC 15. No, they get some bowls of water, but they're just too busy like running back and forth, tripping over each other. They aren't able to get the water out in that section, so just the one section succeeded. Alright, damage reduced, or water damage reduced. We then go to the Rising Tide, which is going to move forward. See, it's moving forward 100. There. This one is going to move forward. Let's see, it's only moving forward 60, so moves to there. And now we go for the tug of war. Give me your +6 with advantage. Which is a d20 plus 11. 27. I don't think... Yeah, no. Yeah, sadly.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. The creature
Well, if he
maintains
crit.
its grip. I mean, even for the 20, that's only 26. It's not a...
That's fine.
It's sadness right there. Creature maintains its grip. You're only able to move. Your ship remains where it's located. We then go to Makor, who is going to try to rally the crew to get them to reload. Let's see here. Or not Makor, Esteban. Success. Or not reloaded. Do they actually want to aim? They already have advantage. Now he's going to use his action to just have a salvo. Straight rolls rather than advantage rolls. It's better than that to do it now rather than waiting till next turn. So. Let's see here. 3 shots. Pew pew pew! Probably should have had that advantage. Unfortunate. 1 hit for 18. I was kind of hoping that more than one would hit so you would break free, but that did not work. Alright. Now, we go to Landromir.
Wait, what about
I mean, did we do us? Actually, yeah, we did.
Yeah,
for players, I'm the top of the round. Okay. Since it's round 5, my lightning shit's about to go out, so I'm gonna use my bonus action, use another charge to give me 5 more rounds.
Ooh, Einvold dies.
Okay.
I didn't get to burn his beard. God damn it.
Who cares?
But
He's
wait,
still
does he
on the
come
reserve
back?
Does he
yeah,
come
does he
back?
come back? Full health?
No, he's dead.
Dang it.
Aw.
He could have come back as full health and started fighting us.
All
I
right.
mean, he's still tied up to the mast with my
Man.
shackles.
I want to fucking. Do I do it? I don't. My issue here is I don't know if I want to polymorph to Car. I think I want to polymorph Davnir.
Nah, he gets
What?
Do you still have your +10s left over, Dabnir?
Oh no, I have no more +10s.
Do you have spell slot?
I have spell slots, but what I'm going to be doing is basically inflict wounds and Ode to Talvin if it stays within melee.
Well, we're still grappled, so yeah, it'll still be there.
Yeah, that's
if
the thing.
if a giant A power deals more damage than that, or
How
if you were
much?
looking for something else.
If we have both,
Yeah,
we can do
it
it.
would be Giant Ape for sure. Let's see. Where the hell is it? Yeah, because a Giant Ape is 3d10 plus 6,
And you get multi-attack with it.
and you get multi-attack. Big. Or I could just blap it. Blap
I would
is always
shoot it
fun.
again. Just shoot it one more time.
Just blap
See
it.
if- Yeah. If we need to, we can do Giant Ape next time around.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I get swallowed again with someone else?
Yeah.
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 Dabnir can drop Spirit Guardians inside of it.
And if I'm actually conscious.
Yeah, that's my issue here.
But right now the mouth is focused on the ship, so
And who knows what you can actually do with that?
I imagine you can swipe. Just
I imagine.
sends me 15 feet away. I will be downed, but that's only 15 feet away of me downed.
You know what? I was gonna do it on you, Takara, but I think I'm gonna do it on Dabby Boy.
That's fine.
That's polymorph Dabnir into a good old. I need to open my tables, not my tables, because I have the token for this.
As you should.
Man,
If you drink a potion of growth, would you become a gargantuan monster?
All right, I'm gonna turn him into a giant ape.
Bye, Dabnir.
Okay.
Blah blah blah
Oh,
blah.
you're
So yeah,
getting
he's
out.
giant ape boy.
Giant
I
ape
can
by
force
huge.
feed you a potion.
Can it swallow a huge creature? No, it can't. Okay.
Let me give it to I guess everyone. There you go. Yep, there you go. And yeah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Excellent.
Oh, bonus action. Bonus action. What needs to be healed?
Your ship. You can't really heal anything else as you're at max healing right now. But water-wise, your port side stern and your starboard side middle are still filled with water.
All right, I'll bonus action do one of them. I don't really know which.
Your port side stern has more water in it right now.
Port side stern then.
That one.
All right. That's a success. Roll me 78.
Get the water out.
22
22.
points of
Get it
water
out.
removed. Excellent. There's less water in the port side stern now than there are in starboard side middle.
Get it out.
Anything else?
No, I've committed to killing this thing rather than running away.
Excellent. The sea serpent gains initiative at the start of its round. You suffer 24 points of acid damage, Giuseppe, from its stomach acid.
Absorb.
Right? So you suffer 12 due to absorb. The creature is then going to curl around the ship, making its way over this direction, which does provoke from Wolf and Ape.
Slam it. Slam it.
Monkey slam.
Slam. Remember, you still got advantage from the prone.
Slam.
Lap runs.
Abram rolled a 14, sadly.
I didn't
Roll another.
click the advantage.
Oh,
23 damage.
Alright.
23 bam
23
damage.
slams into it. It suffers the damage but keeps moving. It then gets to here. Let's see here. It gains its legendary back. Mark that real quick. There we go. Excellent.
Hey, all those guns are still loaded too.
Correct.
Oh wait, but can you vote
I
Captain
don't think
while
I
a
can.
monkey?
I don't think I can monkey it.
Alright. Quickly need a check real quick. If your ship takes constriction damage. Your ship pretty sure has more AC than 13, so it might not take any constriction damage. Yeah, nope. I didn't do this last round, so that's my bad. Constriction damage is not applied right now, so you're good there. Now for its actual action. Let's see here. Does it want to bite or tail swipe? Bite or tail swipe?
Silly red monster.
Alright, let me post these real quick on this side so I know where they're at.
Kahili's never around to see me do stuff.
Alright, it is going to tail swipe with its first action. 20-foot cone.
It's me.
Alright, so Freya and Taka, you're getting whipped by its tail. Possibly. Also the ballista right there.
Nice.
Pew! 15 to attack.
It does not hit me.
Right, the
Does not hit
ballista
me.
does get smacked and suffers 24 damage, which is enough to effectively destroy that ballista. So I'm
Dang.
going to mark this one as dead, just so I know it doesn't work. Alright, and I will give it a strength check, d20 plus 6 on it to see if it goes flinging off the ship. Does not go flinging. It's solidly attached, although the metal upon it does break a bit. With multi-attack, the creature is going to bite. Who does he want to bite? Let's see here. What's your reach on your bite? 15 foot, that's pretty good. 5, 15. Hey, Elandamir, get bit.
Oh no!
Why? What?
I missed.
Oh, wow.
I rolled
No.
a natural 1. It's okay.
Get away.
He misses you horribly.
Look.
Alright.
I look this fucker in the eyes. I am fucking killing you.
No!
So it's
You are my bitch.
going to try to eat me if I run away.
Probably.
Because at the end of its turn, I could technically use my scout ability.
Oh, you're so. I just realized you were so close to hitting its next phase. I'd look at its stage view
Ooh.
real quick.
Good job,
Multi-phase.
guys.
Hell yeah.
Phase 2 boss was about to come. It enrages and does triple attack. Or the second one comes out of the cave.
You
I
know
don't know how
what?
that thing could have bit me.
At
It's because burst. That's why.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to use my scout ability.
What's your scout ability do?
Skirmisher. Starting at 3rd level, you are difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Alright, so that's basically a free disengage.
Yes.
However,
But you have that thing.
the
So,
reaction lets it attack if you move away from it, regardless if it
that's-
provokes or not.
Yeah, I'm going to chance it.
No.
Does it have triple attack? Oh wait, that's a reaction. Never mind.
Yeah,
My
it's a
apologies.
reaction.
Okay.
Fuck, it hits me.
That is,
30 hits me.
That's an extra. Oh, sorry. Apparently 2 brackets equals broken macro. Extra 9 slashing damage, so a total of 32, and an extra 10 cold damage, so 20 cold damage. Jesus, okay. Also, be glad I keep forgetting about his killer response power.
So
'Cause I
that's
forgot about it
52
again.
damage total.
Yeah. As you begin moving away, it lunges down towards you, swallowing you whole as you're dragged into its stomach.
Yeah, there's a good chance I might be dead here.
Nom, 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 nom. Alright, well, that ends your turn. Luckily, it does not end your turn with you having to make a death save, because it's at the start of turn when that occurs. But yeah, natural 20s are a hell of a drug. Giuseppe. You feel a presence next to you. You're blind, though.
I
And
am
restrained.
blind.
And restrained.
Wait a second. I used my reaction to move away from him. That was at the end of his turn. So
Right.
then,
That was at
then
your
my
end, so.
turn starts. And then I should
Yeah.
start my turn in his belly.
Yeah, so, that is a double bad. Give me a death save and automatically fail one because of the acid damage. This is danger zone.
Okay.
This is very danger zone.
Well,
Should
the
you take
acid
the acid-
damage only affects at the start of the creature's
Oh, wait.
turn.
Let
It won't-
me look at its legendaries.
Okay.
I did not give it indirect ruthless. Technically, that means I can't attack you with that. I probably should have given it that, but I did not.
Probably.
I didn't think about that. So, you're melty, but you're not that melty.
Okay.
You're slowly melting.
Yeah. So why isn't my?
Normally, I wouldn't have to worry about that in my home game. So,
Oh, oof.
alright, so that's one failure on you.
Yep.
Now, Giuseppe.
All right. Now that I'm getting pretty low, I am going to drink with action, obviously, my bigger healing potion.
Yeah,
Give me a sec. I gotta find it.
yeah, that's my bad. I forgot that Verum you need to have indirect ruthless to have that murder you. Which is good for you,
Yeah.
though. It is good for you.
So drinking a greater healing potion.
Right, you heal for 15.
And let me see. I need to do something, I guess. I'm going to use my Poisoner's Glove as bonus action. And I'm going to apply a poison directly onto it.
Very good.
Since this is internal, it'll just immediately take effect. And specifically, it's the only potion I have, or poison I have. Carrion Crawler Mucus. Con saving.
All
DC
right.
is 13.
Nom, I failed.
Oh!
What do you want from me? I'm a freaking serpent.
You're paralyzed. You're paralyzed, and at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
All right. So it's paralyzed in
paralyzed?
position,
It's paralyzed?
holding the ship in place, but unable to
We
move.
auto crit now.
Yeah,
We auto crit.
What the fuck?
sure.
All right.
Save me!
All right. Anything else, Giuseppe? That's a strong poison.
Can
right
I
there.
try? Can I try to crawl out? Now that
Um,
its muscles are freezed up and everything.
Let's see here. Since it's paralyzed, I would say you can attempt to crawl out. Give me an athletics check.
Am I in the way?
It's a very large stomach. It can hold
Okay.
4 mediums or 2 larges. So,
Ha
all right, you begin to crawl your way out. What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, you're almost to its mouth, so you can see the light on the other side of this fleshy tunnel, but you are not quite out. Effectively,
Am I
your head is where its uvula is, and that's the word, right? The little dangly
So
bit.
I'm not what is it, like, restrained at this point?
You are restrained,
So next,
but you
Oh,
are
I'm
not
okay.
blind. And restrain is just
Ah.
disadvantage on this right now because it's paralyzed, so you're able to move.
alright. That's my turn.
All right, Dakar.
I didn't really expect that to work.
I didn't expect it to work either with a +10 Constitution save. But luck is on your side right now.
well, I will drop my longbow and item interaction, pick up my short sword, and then just walk over and attack it twice
All right,
with automatic crits.
indeed. Roll the attacks with advantage.
Well, no, aren't they automatically crits?
They're automatically
Because-
crits for damage. You still have to hit it.
Yeah, you still got to hit,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's
But you have advantage.
Right.
Well,
So
I
that
missed
one
one.
bounces off its scaly hide.
With this paralyze, is it at the start or end of its turn?
At the end of its turn. So regardless, it's skipping this upcoming turn. It's not going to do anything.
Was that made with advantage?
Yes, that was the first attack. Yeah. So total 14. Here's for my second attack.
Ooh, 26.
26.
I mean, that was
is
a
an
crit
actual
anyway,
crit.
so.
Alright, so
So
that is 9, 13. You do not have someone adjacent to conscious adjacent.
Is that with crit damage? I don't think that. Oh, it does with the 4. Gotcha.
so it's not adjacent to me, it's adjacent to the creature. So would Giuseppe count?
I'm inside its mouth. I'm not sure.
But you're adjacent to the creature that
I'm gonna say since they're restrained, they do not count.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, if they were not
Then
restrained, they'd
it's
be fine.
13 normal damage and then
2
4
lightning.
lightning. Yes.
Alright, very good. Damage applied.
And then I guess I'll just punch it.
Oh, wait. I don't think the lightning doubled. There we go.
I'll just punch it. Just Whap, whap.
I will blap it. What's your crit damage?
So
9 plus your shoops.
yeah, so it's just a d6. So d6.
13 blap damage as it takes the hit. It is in the next phase if it gets an action.
But it won't.
28 damage. You're so... Well,
So close.
not really.
Alright, anything else? Takar.
Nope. It's my turn.
Abgradant.
Spite it again, puppy.
Music's getting a bit more lighthearted and epic. It's a good time.
It's ate both of the food machines.
Alright, that is a successful bite.
And a crit.
19 damage.
15 damage. Takes the hit. It's unable to react due to the paralysis, but its eyes dart forth constantly like, what the hell's going on?
It's also prone because it automatically fails strength and dex save throws.
Yeah! Alright.
And then Abgrel move over there because it's paralyzed.
Giant
What's it
ape.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Ape is going to go ape and going to go bananas. Let's do the attacks. Ignore the. Well, no, don't ignore the damage. I guess. Advantage.
Ooh.
It's a kaiju battle.
Does not
No.
pierce through its hide.
Okay, next attack.
Giant apony or giant
You're
Dabrilla.
fucking.
That one will
Oh
pierce
my
through its
God.
hide. Is that
Hooray.
Oh,
correct
nice.
or no?
Alright, another 3d10.
Okay, so a total
Beautiful.
of 35 damage and a con save. It spits up. Let's see, which way would it have been facing? It would have curled around and attack, so it would have spat you 5, 10. 5, 10. Blap, blap.
Ape will pound his chest and end his turn.
Excellent.
Wow, free action. Beat your chest.
Alright. Top of the round. Let's see, we're not on storm movement just yet. So, let's see here. Ships.
Oh, Apenir also points to Dakar and then Freya, and then a wiggle motion of standing up.
Alright, through a quick dropping of anchor, Makor slams the ship towards a complete reverse, or a complete rotation back this way as the ship begins. Shoop. He double turned, so barely succeeded on that double turn, but he did. Now 2 of their ballista can fire, however they need to be actually that's on the opposite side. So, salvo! Let's see, 2 ballista salvo. Pew pew! With advantage, so... and auto crit, so that is some pretty good damage. Alright, so first one is a total of 34 damage, which will cause the blap blap, and now it's inside the blap blap. Second one will deal 1735 damage. As the second bolt slams to it, the creature is barely alive, bleeding heavily, unable to move as its eyes at this point dart around in fear rather in anger. That is the ship's turn. Your ship is still technically grappled as no one tried to break free, and it's paralyzed grappling your ship, so it's not letting that go.
Yep.
Elandrimir.
Alright, one last blap blap. Thinking one last blap blap. 38 damage, lightning damage.
How do you want to do this?
Its stupid fucking eyes are annoying the shit out of me, so let's take those out first. So 2 for the eyes, or however many, and then the next one? I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Alright. As the missiles slam to the
lightning.
eyes, they explode
Between the
forth
eyeballs.
in a showering of sparks and blood and gore as gray matter shoots forth from the holes left from the sockets. The other two slam into its lower jaw, unhinging it as it drops to the floor, slamming into the side of the ship and then blopping into the water itself, slowly floating to the bottom of the ocean. Combat is over as you have achieved victory. Your crew all cheer in victory.
Except for me, I'm
Except for you,
slowly
who are
dying.
unconscious.
Somebody heal me.
I killed that thing, Smile.
So you go
I
right
mean-
after, so just since we're technically still in initiative and you're in the danger zone, roll me that check.
Danger zone.
Because no one has a
roll
reaction to
one.
heal.
Don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Good.
You're healed. They can save you. You're fine. Combat's over. Danger zone's gone.
Is
So
it
the
still
he-
on the ship, or is part of it still on the ship, or is it all sinking?
It would have slumped down to the bottom of the sea. Slump.
So
I
I'm
want
gonna
its head.
be using a
It is mine.
healing spirit, obviously, because we all
Alright,
need
I guess.
a good bit of healing.
I guess no more
And-
Apenir.
Alright, these guys would eventually move back to meet up with you guys. However,
Giuseppe,
I'm going to reveal something real quick. Is this on the background layer? Yeah, it's on the background layer. There's a cave with treasure.
because yeah, I was literally about to say we should probably investigate the cave since we
Mhm.
have water breathing and
Yep.
everything.
So-
so
You guys are free to gather up with survival checks to see if you can't harvest pieces of the sea serpent, and investigations to search its cave for treasure.
would I have?
What do you need?
any-
Survival?
Survival to harvest the serpent, and investigation to search its cave, as well as the debris around the cave. There's plenty of sunken ships.
Man, I want that fucking sea serpent head. God damn it. I absolutely obliterated that thing. Come on.
Do I have it? I technically have advantage on survival against my favorite enemy, right?
Man, I hard carried. I just gotta say, except for that paralyzed, Jesus. That paralyzed is stupid.
Lightning is a hell of a drug when I give it vulnerability to it being a water creature. Because
I'm
technically
not
they're
gonna
supposed to be
bother.
resistant.
I'm not gonna bother rolling my advantage on survival since I think I
Yeah,
technically did the best on.
you just rolled a natural 20, so. Alright.
Alright.
You were able to harvest parts, organs, and blood from this creature, as well as a trophy, being its either lower jaw or head minus lower jaw, because the lower jaw fell off, as a trophy. The head is
Let me roll.
really something you could use as a...
Which,
Do we
which,
choose or?
which would look cooler on the front of a ship?
You can have both, it's just because you did roll another 22 down there, so if Takar wants
We
the
get
top
both.
half, or yeah. So,
I
lower
want
jaw,
the top half.
head without the lower jaw, as well as some crafting tokens from its form. That has succeeded. Now for investigations for finding treasure.
We should mount that on the front of our ship.
Yeah. Can I
Mine.
get Makor to help us since he is a
Yeah, he can help you.
Investigation?
Investigation to look for treasure. See, it was Makor's
Would
investigation.
Abgren be able to assist me so I have advantage or not?
Makor will assist you because he does not have a good investigation.
I mean, I have a +4. He might have better.
Oh wait, he does have a good investigation. I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, there we go.
Oop.
There we go. He will make he'll make his own check unless yours is higher than a +9 or +8. Sorry.
Yeah, no. No, mine's a +4.
I will help Alendramir because I can't.
So
If
can
only-
Abgrin help me? or?
If only because of Ward of Witchtown.
All right.
So
I'll
can
help make
Abgrin-
more then.
If Aberin can get water breathing, then yes.
I mean, that's a ritual,
Look.
right?
Look, I can give everyone water breathing, and we can just all go down there.
Then yeah, you can have advantage from. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
I have, give
I
all
mean,
the crew.
I want to do that too. Like, let me go down there.
Can you? How many people can you give water breathing?
Everyone.
Including the crew and everything.
Let's see. I think it is 6. I think that's the one that's 6. Water
Okay,
breathe,
so as a note, it's
up to
like
10
our-
willing.
are we investigating each of these individually, or are we just going
There we go.
choosing which one?
It's one broad thing because there's a lot of. I don't really need to have you guys roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 checks.
Okay.
So
Alright.
just one. All right. Searching through the wreckages of these fell ships from the Serpent, as well as its chamber, you would find several things of interest. You would find a trident, which glows with magic. You would also find, obviously, the loot stash, as well as several other loot stashes of crates with supplies and other things like that. Effectively, you guys would gain. Here, where is the thing I'm looking for? Here it is.
I assume you're going to put it in the loot channel.
You guys would gain a whole crap ton of coin, and a whole crap ton of crafting tokens, and the magic trident. So, magic
Got you.
trident. Crafting tokens equaling to, let's see here, this is worth 2 sessions, I believe. Yes, it is.
Are you going to
So-
add in the serpent crafting tokens?
That's why it's worth. Actually,
Okay.
that's not why it's worth. That's why it's worth. It's worth 2, and then he adds, as if it were bonus, because you defeated
Okay.
him. You gain the bonus for this session. So,
No.
so instead of it being 4, because of the bonus doubling it, it becomes 8 per person.
Oh,
So that is 8 times 5. That's a lot of Gouda.
40.
Yep.
40.
40 crafting tokens, and then coin-wise, you guys would find with a 24 investigation, I believe that's what, 24, a total coinage of 800 gold amongst the wreckage, and there'd be like lesser coins, but I don't really want to deal with coppers and such, so overall
Only
800 gold coins,
800? What is this peasant stuff?
because there's a lot of copper and
Platinum.
silver. We don't need to worry about effectively 800 gold.
don't you
Okay.
mean platinum? I
Yeah.
bet.
No.
No, platinum's supposed to be rare in Verum, so can't get platinum.
That.
Wait,
There's a
I have 600 I have like 300 platinum on me.
Well, that's pretty good. But yeah, we have 4 minutes till the end of session, so I'm going to put you on the next map. But that is where we're going to call it. Let me grab your tokens, and then before we leave, I do have a question for you all. Let me copy your ships.
Before we get to the next map, would we have had time to long rest?
Yes, the next map is decently out of the way.
Thank you.
So you guys
Very
have
nice.
another travel time before you get there. But you did
Hey, guess
succeed
what?
in defeating the
I'm
optional boss.
attuning back to my armor
Excellent.
since I don't use Shackles of Solomon anymore.
I want to go and, I guess, use Virtual Cast Identify on that trident.
All right. I'll be able to get
Could you
that
also
information soon.
identify the Seer's different gear? I wonder if it's magic. So Giuseppe would request you do that as well for the short sword and fur armor he was wearing.
The seer didn't have any magic items.
Oh,
Man, me jumping out and punching that thing at the start was the smartest thing I did.
I did not copy your
Oh,
ship
yes.
token and accidentally go do that.
Totally. Totally
I'll
the
be
smartest
honest,
thing.
guy. Like, when I got swallowed, like, 2 turns in, I'm just like, hey, Nerve, is my buddy around? I was prepared to strike a fucking deal with it, even if my character retired. I didn't want him to die.
Alright, so I take like half that gold because I carried everyone. So
No. No. I
Let's be
still have
honest,
to
I
recoup
care.
the 690 gold that I spent to hire everyone.
Let's be
yes.
honest, I carried us for that end part. We dealt something like 200 damage in that final burst.
Alright,
Because I'm paralyzed.
so to lead you on for next session, you will arrive at the edge of a large stone cliff face with jungle-like trees atop it. The cliff face rises 200 feet in the air. You would see up at the edge of this cliff face a swirling vortex of water sunking down beneath this part of the cliff. There are several key parts floating around. A small yellow symbol here. Let me go to label for you.
I'm not loaded in. I can't see.
Oh, really?
there it is.
Yeah,
I see it.
How about now?
not yet. Now I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, large cliff face, 200 feet in the air, or 200 foot elevation, a bunch of jungle trees, swirling vortex of water, sucking things down beneath this part of the cliff. Yellow symbol here, and label tool, a red symbol here, and then a green symbol here. Now, for what you have learned from what you've been told from Maycor and some of the figures you initially talked to, this is the entrance to the sunken cove. A strange arcane symbols that, through proper activation, will allow entry to those who can take the water's path. Otherwise, those who fail to properly enter the code, who try to take the path, will find themselves sunken, torn, and destroyed from the whirlpool. Of course, if you do not want to test this, you can go around and head to the docks. However, the stone giant here, Bruegel, will inform you that the docks themselves are where the Viaken landed. So you'll be going right into the storm if you go that way, instead of being able to sneak
Oh, yeah, that's
behind
the-
enemy lines if you do this path. So
That was the haunted area that he talked about.
yes, the
Okay.
haunted fort. But that is where we're gonna call it for tonight's session. Hope you all had fun. Hope stream enjoyed it. Yeah. And Gouda. You wanna call it here? Goodbye, stream.
Last stream.
Bye.